What would you do differently if you could fight him again?
Take it right to him. Don't give him any respect. Just take the fight to him. That's the only other thing I see. Just fight.
Right. Did you give him a little bit too much respect because of the atmosphere and the occasion as well, or did that not get to you?
No, I didn't. No, that didn't get to me. Because it wasn't like horrible, like yelling, curse words or swear words, being real evil. It was just, allowed.
I think it was some bad sound on it.
It's cool.
I can tell you're bitterly disappointed. I know it's very raw as well. What does the future hold for you next?
I mean, I'm not disappointed or anything. He was just a better man on this night. But,
you said he's the better man. That's it,
I'm gonna get back in there. I'm not done.
Feel you can get back to world champion level again?
Yeah, definitely, man. Just keep on grinding. Definitely.
Thank you for talking to us.
Yeah. Hey, man. He went out like a champion, though. He said nice things. Mr. Bashir, he said some nice things,
Yeah, I told you, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, we're live. EJ Boxing Live here with James Ali Bashir. James Ali Bashir all the way over in the Ukraine, giving his take on Charles Martin victory. Mr. Bashir, for the people listening, give people your take on your prediction and what you've seen and how you think Anthony Joshua did.
I thought the fight would end in 5 rounds, and it did. It went out pretty fast. I felt the fight would end in 5 rounds, and it did just that. I just didn't feel that Charles Martin was prepared for a championship fight. He got by with the Glasgow fight because Glasgow injured himself, and that's not to say that Charles Martin wouldn't have beat Glasgow. But I know leading up to the Glasgow fight, Charles Martin hadn't had any fights to prepare him for the fight that he was in tonight. He didn't even fight nobody in the top 20 to be ranked number 4 by the IBF. So I don't understand how, he was going to be prepared for a fight of this magnitude, especially going overseas into London to do so. That's why I said that Anthony Joshua was better suited to win the fight because he was used to that. He had fought in the O2 Arena on 5 other occasions and won on 5 other occasions and by knockout. And, he was just better suited, better rounded for that kind of fight. I didn't think that Prince Charles Martin would be able to acclimate to that kind of pre-fight atmosphere. I thought that was the nerves might have got to him a little bit, caused him to do things in the ring that he might not have ordinarily done. But either way, it felt, Josh was more acclimated to the environment than Prince Charles was.
Yeah. I'd like to see Charles again, though. I'd like to see if you can come back and see what we can do. But
I'm going to call you back. I got to get out of this bar. It's getting a little rowdy here.
All right.
I came into a fight house, and I'll call you when I get inside my house.
All right, no problem, Mr. Bashir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, cool. No problem. Yes, wait, boy, listen. Is Joshua the real deal? Time will tell. But we do know we are new IBF heavyweight champion of the world. AJ, Anthony Joshua, boy. He's over there talking to fans like he was doing on Friday when I saw him as well. I'm just adding some more people in. Boy, this is you want to say anything? No. I'm just adding more people in. Let me see what I can add in. Miguel, Scorsese. Let me hear what David said. David is talking jive. Let me hear him.
Are the champions and all the top line heavyweight fighters. So he's gonna have to jump in and mix pretty soon. But it's interesting, Eddie Hearn mentioning July 9th for potential his first defense of the title.
Quick.
If you had £100 to spend on a fight, would you go and see Anthony Joshua explosive, or would you go and see another snooze fest with Tyson Fury and Desmond Klitschko? I know which one I want to go and see. Still all there nasty there.
Everybody's talking that shit, bro.
Think about what would you like to go and see? That same fight again? I'm not going to say it.
Didn't try to change something.
A lot depends on who Anthony Joshua would be boxing, though, in fairness, doesn't it? A lot depends on who Anthony Joshua would be boxing. Every fight is going to be explosive. want to see knockouts. I want to see people go out there and put it on the line.
Like,
Yeah, like you did. Like you did it in your
How
show.
does it pan out over the next few months? David Haye expected to win here in May, but the Klitschko Fury match is intriguing, and then you've got this fight between Povetkin and Wilder, and Joseph Parker coming through, big punching.
Yeah. You're going to see all of these heavyweights fighting each other, getting into the mix. The Klitschko fight, I think Klitschko's going to come back strong. He's going to come back determined. He's going to come back focused. Klitschko could turn it over. Deontay Wilder, I think Deontay Wilder beat
Turn it over, you know.
in Russia. Great performance from him. I think Luis Ortiz come through.
Yes.
He's the summer at the top. I think David Haye makes a big noise. Maybe not in his next fight. I think the fight after that, David Haye's going to be right in position. So I think at the end of the year, you're going to have 3 or 4 big heavyweight fights. Anthony Joshua included. He needs to then have a soft fight, and then he needs to have a big fight end of the year. You're going to see Anthony Joshua facing who he might have 2 soft touches, but you're going to have 4 big fights at the end of the year. And I think the first fight of 2017 could be a big unification for boxing.
Why 2017?
Beautiful.
Let's get it on now.
How I'd like to see it happen. Look at my crystal ball. Anthony Joshua has two defenses, maybe one defense against I don't know who, maybe Joseph Parker. I believe he beats Joseph Parker. That who's his mandatory. Then he's free to fight who he wants. I'm fighting here in a.
No one cares, bro.
Against another
Look at this attitude. Look at the picture they got of Chris Martin. There's a cloud, bro. They got them there from EastEnders.
21st. I'll fight Breaks later on in the year. So I have 2 fights. He has 2 fights, and me and Anthony Joshua later in the year or early next year.
Well, look at that, bro. They're taking the piss, bro.
Wow, that's going to be
Yeah, me, Shannon Briggs.
Look at that. They're going to be like Booker T.
September possibly.
I think his teeth in the public.
Yeah, so it's been a big, explosive, entertaining fight.
I said it's bubbling up now.
Yeah,
That sounds like a real collision course. Let's get a reaction from press row.
Yeah, who what press right there?
Obviously, a lot of media attention in the build-up to the fight, so it'd be interesting to see what these 2 guys think.
Gareth A. Davis
first from the Telegraph. Gareth, what did you make of that performance?
Poise, precision, a cagey first round that really suited Anthony Joshua. I think he was really composed. He didn't allow Martin to establish his jab in the slightest. He saw his opportunities in a second. Boom, boom, all over. We got a new star in the division.
Yeah.
Well, it was interesting what he said in the interview at the end there. I don't know if you could hear it. He said, I may well get criticised for the quality of the opponent in Charles Martin, but that's not really his fault or his problem, is it?
Well, it's the IBF's fault, isn't it? The IBF put Martin in for a vacant title at the start of the year when they stripped the title off,
but
Tyson Fury. Joshua did a great job on him, but Martin was a really poor champion. I mean, there was a big scramble to fight him. He'd never really fought anyone before he was put there in for the title. You know, everyone wanted to fight him after he beat Glaskov, and he showed there. I mean, I can't even remember him landing a punch. And a guy defending the world heavyweight title, not landing a punch on your challenger. We hear times of bad challengers, but he went in there and was making up the numbers and got taken out very quick.
Was that?
At the same time, though, that's not Anthony Joshua's fault, is it, as you said?
No, it's not. And essentially, it was, you know, if he'd fought Martin without the title on the line, it would have been fighting, you know, a top 20, the top 20 contender, and that would have been a decent opponent for him. But you know, it's different. You know, you can't really put him in, you know, up there with sort of like Marciano and Ali and Tyson, that sort of thing on the back of that, can you? Because Martin was a poor champion. He did a job, and it's onwards and upwards from here. I mean, hopefully he'll be out in the summer, and he'll be out next year, and then we'll look for the unifications with Fury and maybe a fight with Haye and Wilder also down there. Those are the fights that will be great fights to see. Joshua should be close to being ready for those now.
Yeah, the excitement has returned to the Glamour division. How long do you think Anthony can reign for?
Well, it's a big question, isn't it? But the longer he has as champion, the better he's going to get. We saw an improvement tonight. I agree with Ron. Martin's clearly a poor champion. You can only beat who you put in front of you. I think the thing about Joshua, we know it from being around him. You ask us, you know, we spend a lot of time around him like you do. He soaks information up like a sponge. He's really intelligent as a person, as an athlete. He's got this incredible backroom staff already. His own management company. He doesn't care about the money that much, Eddie Hearn tells us. So for him, it's an expression of his pursuit of happiness, if you like. This is what this is all about. There were dark days 7-8 years ago for Anthony Joshua. He ended up behind bars. He's a proper British role model. Gold in 2012. gold with that belt tonight.
He's got 200 people watching the
If
show.
they don't put him in too soon with Tyson Fury,
200 people.
I think this guy could reign for a very, very long time.
It's going to be an exciting journey. Thank you, gentlemen.
Pleasure. Audley, 4 years from Olympic gold to winning a version of the world heavyweight title. The journalist a little bit damning about Charles Martin. You can understand that. He wasn't the best champion. But what kind of an achievement is that for Anthony Joshua this evening?
It's an incredible achievement for him and for the country and for boxing as a whole. But like I said, now the real work really starts. And if you just look back at an American Olympic gold medalist, David Reed, I remember David Reed winning the title. Then he spent, I think, in the 11th or 12th fight, he won the world title. And it ended up being the worst thing that could happen to him because he was in such a deep end. The Gooselands matched him heavy. They had to fight all these tough champions. By his 17th fight, it was all over. So there's a lot of lessons out there that they can use to make sure they avoid that line of play and then really get in the gym and give him those fundamentals and match him right. Because even though he's the champion, he still needs to be matched right about now before you let him off the leash. By the end of the year, you can put Anthony Joshua with anybody. But right about now, they should be real careful his next 2 fights. Let him enjoy being a champion. Let him learn the ropes. And then the next year, you can let him off and put him in.
Deontay Wilder won the WBC belt, which is one of the most prestigious of the championships, but still has been learning on the job and improving, and isn't really quite a completed article for himself.
Yeah, he needs to do something similar to what Deontay Wilder did. You know, he's only now taking his real first challenge, in my opinion, going over to Russia to fight a very good fighter, Alexander Povetkin, the former world champion himself. You know, so this is where we find out whether Deontay Wilder is the real deal. I know he's the real deal in sparring. I know he's the real deal when he's fighting fringe world level opposition, but when he fights a real top line heavyweight, this is where we're going to find out whether he's a genuine WBC champion. Because it's crazy to have a WBC champion who's 36-0, and there's still question marks.
35 knockouts.
But we still don't really know how good he is, and we'll find out on May 21st.
What did AJ prove tonight for you, Carl?
Well, it's proved to me that he's a massive star. He's crossed over to the mainstream. He's sharply becoming a household name, and he's going to transcend the sport as I thought he would, from Olympic gold to IBF world champion in the heavyweight division, and to do it in the manner in which he's done is proven my belief in him from when I met him about seven years ago at the EIS in Sheffield, training with all the amateurs. He got something about him. I was saying earlier, he soaks up all this information. He's always asking questions. He's always learning. And he's got a great team around him. He's a physical specimen of a man. And you just can't put any question marks and put any doubts. We're doubtful because we've not seen the rounds with the top level opposition. That's why we're flagging up these questions. But he's going to get it soon. And towards the end of the year, like what he said earlier, there's some great fights out there for him. Deontay Wilder, there's question marks about him. And the other heavyweight, Tyson Fury, I mean, did he just beat an aging German and just made the old man look as old as he was, finish him off, and he's going to do that again? Because if he did, we don't still know what Tyson Fury can do in this division, how much damage, if any, he can do to this man. Anthony Joshua might just walk through all of them. David Hay will disagree with that, but we just don't know yet.
Listen, I'd actually, if I put my money on Joshua beating Tyson Fury every day of the week. You know, Joshua Fury's defense is wide open. You know, Anthony Joshua will throw punches.
And he's hitting.
Throw any punches. You know, to beat Tyson Fury, you have to let your hands go. And he's shown tonight on the big stage he lets his hands go. You won't get a stage fight like Vladimir Klitschko got.
And that's the important thing for a world title fight, to not get a stage fight, to just let punches go and relax and put your shots together. When he punches tonight, that's what he did. He got in there and he showed that, you know, I'm world champion, or I'm about to become world champion. Now what's going to happen? Now he's world champion.
Look at this, 45 minutes that fight finished ago, and he's still there with the fans. And that's my whole point. Look at this, and we've seen this all week. The week when both fighters just want to get out of the way, get back to the hotel room, and just get on, and then get on with the fight. Every press conference, every weigh-in, he's been the first one in and the last one out. Even after wearing doing a show, he's still hanging about, doing an autograph. This guy, he lives and breathes it. He's a big-time fighter, and that's what he's born to do, because he's very comfortable with the surroundings and the pressure. Or you look at how far he can go, but how thick can he be?
Oh, he's going to be huge. He's already huge. He's already, people, your mum know him, your grand know him, your little kids know him.
Yeah, everyone knows him.
He's already transcended.
That's Rob McCracken. That's his role trainer, Rob McCracken.
And now he's turned it all around. He's on the road to greatness. In the ring and out of the ring, he's in a perfect position for himself and for boxing, which is
You sure you want to fight him, David? You sure you want to fight him?
I
Stop
really,
people saying
I
nice
really
things
want.
about.
No, listen, I believe I'm the best on the planet. Always have
You
done.
realise you'll be the underdog and you'll be probably the most hated man in Britain. And you get booed in. I know that doesn't bother you. That's the kind of all this man has around him.
I'd love that. I'd love it.
Come on,
I'd
drop that
genuinely love
first,
to
bro.
walk into the ring and fight him. Watching what I watched tonight, although he knocked out Charles Martin, those shots that he threw, I
You
could
never
see
seen
them
this. If he
coming.
goes to
I could see them
America,
coming a mile
like,
off,
in prison.
and I'd be able to counter
Look at
them.
Glenn
Like,
McCurry.
just let his hands go with me.
Glenn was
I'll be
concerned.
doing things that unsettle his
Well,
flow.
that's right.
Yeah, he's thinking about
When
what
you're
after.
comfortable out there moving around,
Bro, people
like,
talking.
that's why you can't give someone like him. You have to put him in his shell from really early. But I'd love that. I'd relish that opportunity. And
Would you take his time like Martin said he wished he did?
you have the best. If I just stood on the outside there and sort of just jab for jab, you know, he's got longer arms than me. I have to move my head. I'd have to get close. And I learned the lesson of not closing the range against Vladimir Klitschko. I learned that. I could have played everywhere. And he wouldn't hold me. But fighting in Britain, the referees don't let you hold like that. So I'll be able to get closer and I'll be able to let my hands go. But it's just a nice
Just
thing.
video.
Come on now.
We would be really alright. That's alright, isn't it?
Of course, bro. Mourinho, I like Mourinho.
To the security, bro. The security eased up. Even the security. Even the security. Even the security.
Mourinho.
Even Joseph Mourinho.
Surely
That's
conventional
hilarious,
wisdom
you know
is
that.
to take him into the rounds.
That's
He hasn't been in
that's how you
before.
do it. If he's down on the outside eating his shots, you know, trying to walk forwards with your hands up, you're going to come unstuck. That doesn't work against him.
We have seen fighters try and do that against him, and that's why.
What caliber of opponent were they that tried to do that? That's the difference. You know, I stood on the ropes against Vladimir Klitschko with my hands down. He couldn't nail me clean. He only had 3 or 4 times in 12 rounds.
David's always talking about himself.
Vladimir Klitschko, I believe, on that night is faster than AJ. So you can't really compare one fight to another. But I believe I have the speed and skill set. And
He's still talking about himself, eh?
Cruiserweight pedigree.
How soon would you want it?
Pretty soon. I want it pretty soon. But I just don't believe there's anybody out there that he can learn against. I don't believe there's anybody out there he can learn against. I believe even if he fought a Tyson Fury, I believe he'd knock Tyson Fury out in a couple of rounds.
Yeah,
So remember, Tyson Fury couldn't knock out Chisora. He couldn't figure him out. He couldn't knock him out.
He did take his unbeaten record though, and Shaw was high back to the time.
He didn't knock him down. He didn't really hurt him in that fight. I thought I knocked him out in
Hey,
the
Josh
rounds.
he's a funny guy.
That's it. Listen.
You have to punch hard. You punch
That's
hard.
funny, bro. Look at that.
Yeah.
There is like that, you know. There's like
You can't let that one taking a few
Yeah,
rounds.
he does.
There's that Bernie Sylvain, even if he came back, he'd take the
Sylvain?
round. Durable. He's a
I can see
durable
that.
guy.
The Mason man, that's a good
Yeah,
shout.
yeah, 100%. Besides that,
Thank you very much, all of you. It's been some night here at the O2 on an occasion when Anthony Joshua became a
I have to
king
replay
by
that, mate.
meeting a prince.
Now we have to replay. EJ Boxer live here, man. No. So it's time to go back, bro. We need to go back. What's the whole fight again, man? Like you guys in the chat, man. You're welcome. Just leave your comments and stuff like that. We're gonna ride this out. Where we're watching history, new IBF heavyweight champion of the world, and it looks like the world's his oyster. Without doubt, will be the cash cow of the division. This great for boxing, man. Just a great spectacle. The fight really and truly, I felt maybe Charles Martin could have continued, but hey, I'm not going to complain. I'm not the one taking the punches either. Charles Martin got paid a couple of million, and up and onwards for Joshua. And I tell you what, Eddie Hearn said he's going to bring him up in the stadium. Who's going to go there? I think everyone. You know, it depends who the opponent is. I don't know, but I'm sure they're going to put someone in there to give Joshua some learning steps on that. But boy, what a way to go through his career. Olympic heavyweight champion. He came second. He got a silver medal in the World Games. This a Cinderella story, man. For real, Mac. Amazing feat, boy. Then the whole boxing world and the crown jewel of the heavyweight box is back. It's back, man. The crown jewel. Hear what AJ has to say. So you guys can hear what AJ has to say in the ring after post fight and stuff like that. Actually, no, yeah. Adams, let me see what everyone has to say.
The fans.
Here we go. Let's see what he has to say. AJ, boy.
You hope he's going to come again, and obviously he really impressed a lot of people here with his attitude. Classy young man, but we can now hear from the man of the moment, the new heavyweight champion of the world, Anthony Joshua.
Olympic champion and now heavyweight champion of the world. It's got a good ring to it, hasn't it?
Sounds like Stormzy.
Put it into words for us if you can.
Well, it's only quarter of the way there, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna get too carried away because there's still a lot of work to be done. We went 2 rounds, hopefully I can go back to the change room and do some pads, and I've got to keep on improving because
Still do pads.
Hair calling me out, Tyson Fury calling me out, all of them. So this is what we want to see. So I need to improve if I'm going to maintain and keep on pushing at a higher level.
You said earlier in the week that to beat the atmosphere of the Olympic Games, to beat the atmosphere of the Dylan White fight, you have to go a long way. Does this top it tonight?
100%. Every fight gets better and better and better. The people here are amazing. As I said, 99.9% of these people are coming out supporting myself and all the other British fighters on the undercard, win, lose or draw. So big respect to you lot. And you know I come to knock people out. I just want to give value for money. You know what I mean? And I really, really do appreciate you lot because there was times when we were training in Finchley ABC, no one cared, and I've been grinding my way here. And I just appreciate the ongoing support time and time again.
Yeah, mate. Chicks on the way.
Every heavyweight's got power. Every heavyweight's got power. But it's just about speed and precision. And it's just about locking in and staying focused.
Looking in, you know.
A few months back, I was in here with Dylan having a great scrap. That was one for the fans. This was one for myself. I told you that I was going to come out and punish him. I'll show him levels. I told you I'll show him levels. This is the reward. This is just the reward of it.
Was there any fear of the unknown against Charles Martin? Because we didn't really know how good he was.
And it's interesting because there'll probably be some negativity that Charles Martin was easy and so on. But, you know, a few days ago, he was this big, dangerous southpaw. I fought no southpaws. But the danger is his southpaw stance, the fact that he's champion and that gives him confidence, and the fact that he was willing and brave enough to come to the UK into the Lions there. So that says a lot about Charles Martin. So big respect to him as well.
If it wasn't hype about you before tonight, there will be now.
Listen, regarding all the hype and stuff, as I said, I stay tucked away in the gym, and that's facts. And when I'm not, I'm probably in Asda, IKEA or whatnot, just do the usual things. And then, all the hype is good for everyone in boxing. Boxing, not just myself. So keep on embracing it. Everyone get behind every boxer, not just myself. Keep on pushing this sport. Eddie Hearn's doing a great job. Sky's doing a great job. Do you know what I mean? So keep on following the sport and all of us. Keep on supporting us while we're here. So it don't last forever.
That belt makes you a target though for every other heavyweight in the world. Are you ready for that?
I told them they've been calling me out since last year, so it's nothing unusual. I'm gonna keep on grinding. We'll keep on working hard. And once we step in this ring, trust you, trust me. I'll be ready. I'll be ready.
Let's bring in your promoter, Eddie Hearn. A great night for yourself as well. What's the future hold for Anthony?
Well, firstly, I want to thank every single person here tonight. He made his debut in this arena. He won the British title in this arena, the Commonwealth title in this arena, and then tonight he became heavyweight champion of the world at the O2. So I want to thank everyone for coming out to my place.
When are we having that next?
Listen, this guy is the most humble sportsman you can ever meet. He's just won the heavyweight championship of the world. It looks like he's just won a 4-rounder. This is only the beginning. He's got aspirations to unify all the belts, and he will. We've got a little something planned for probably July the 9th, maybe in the National Stadium at Wembley. So get ready for that. He's going to go for everybody. He's going to go for everybody. But I'll tell you what, Britain should be very, very proud. And I said before this fight, the sport has got a chance now with a role model that can transcend the sport to the casual audience that young people can look up to. Anthony Joshua won the Olympic Heavyweight Championship, the British Heavyweight Championship, and tonight he won the World Heavyweight Championship. This man's going to go on to be a real great sport.
There's another fight going on across Europe that night, in Manchester on that night. So will you go up against Klitschko and Fury?
Listen, this is going to be the biggest star in world boxing if he's not already. He's so humble, he's down to earth, he can beat them all. Don't worry about the small stuff. This is the real deal right here to beat everybody.
Eddie's hype, man. He's hyping it.
Britain's ninth heavyweight champion.
Yeah. Hold on, let me tell you.
Say what it means to you. This crowd here and everyone watching at home.
What you saying? It's Nota.
Hey, what's up, man? I just saw your message. You calling everybody out, so.
Yeah. I'm calling everyone out, man. What you take, man? What's your take on the thing, man?
Ah, man, shit. I mean, there isn't really a lot to say because Joshua took care of business so early, man.
Yeah, man. Like Martin took quickness. That was it. The chat's blowing up, and we got people up in the chat. Let me see what people are saying. Everyone's going crazy, man. Boxing is alive. The heavyweight division is healthy, boy.
Hell yeah, man.
Martin got sat down. like was it Rosie Parks? Who's Rosie Parker? Who's Rosie Parks? Oh, you're funny, man. That's funny. Man got tartar pie. Oh, this guy's funny. Anthony.
On the line with that one. That's funny.
Cousin, man. That's my cousin. My cousin's in there. That's my cousin. Funny. Hey, let me see my cousin a link. My cousin's funny. Yeah, go and give us your take, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, Joshua looked good. I mean, it was pretty much a flawless performance. He set up that right hand. He was already starting to land it a little bit in the first. You know, staggered him just a tad, knocking him off balance, and then he set it up in the second, dropped him, and then dropped him immediately again with the very first one that he threw at him. And I mean, Martin just looked like he didn't even know what hit him. He was like, I've never felt that power before, and then he was pretty much done with it. I mean, he was milking every 100th of a second that he could out of that 10 count. So I mean, yeah, I mean, was it an early stoppage? Yes and no. But I mean, the thing is, Martin was bound to go down again, and he didn't even really look like he wanted it. And even as he got up, he still looked just a tad staggered. It's not like he got up and he's like, yeah, I'm ready to fight. It's like he got up and like, I could take it or leave it. You know?
Yeah, he was actually on his thing. He was quite humble actually on his posting, saying he's a good champion and he'll come back again and that. But man, hey, listen, they got paid nice. They got like $6 million, and that he's alright, man. You know, $6 million could do alright. $6 million, share that, break that with your thing. And you know what? Later we got Pacquiao.
Not only that, but the fact that I mean, he's still a big name, regardless. I mean, if somebody wants to come up and fight Joshua next, guess what they're gonna call? They're gonna call Martin. So he's bound to get paid pretty well again. I mean, not as well, but still, you know, his name will at least still ring in the minds of a lot of people. You know, as I guess like a gatekeeper, you might say. You know, somebody to kind of beat to get to the man. So, I mean, that's good for him. But I mean, Joshua though, man, he's just showing out like that in front of that many people, in front of like the pay-per-view audience, in front of the international audience. That's exactly the type of thing that like fighters need to be doing. You know, like when you're just showing just that level of destructive force where like the power could come at any time, that's instant drama. You know, that's instant drama. It's like I was watching some shit that like CNN was doing. They were talking about like TV in the 80s. They were talking about how Mike Tyson, when he burst onto the scene, he was like something that just like nobody, like you couldn't even really understand it. It's like, you know, it was like watching an axe murderer. You know, it was like watching somebody just get fucking chopped up in a couple of seconds because it was just so vicious and so fast. You know, it was like watching National Geographic, like just, you know, like watching like a lion tear apart a fucking gazelle or some shit. So,
hey, bro, I'm just...
That's what Joshua brings.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not gonna lie. I feel like there's a bit more. Let's let it go a bit more, and just get a nice concise knockout. But I like Charles because I was there the whole week. You know what I'm saying? I was there for Monday. You see the media workout. Shannon Briggs. Actually, they probably let Shannon Briggs in the building actually. Because David there, yeah. But I was there the whole week, and I was at the weigh-in, and I was trying to say it was a happening, bro. It was like London is the place to be. And the thing is, over in London, we weren't talking about Pacquiao and Bradley. Ain't no one talking about that right there. Everyone's talking about AJ and Martin to see.
Well, I mean, it's something new, you know. It's as opposed to like, you know, Pacquiao Bradley, you know, all due respect, is like a retread. You know, it's like a retread of a guy that's probably about to retire, and then a guy that didn't necessarily get the level of fame that I think he deserved. But I mean, regardless, that's just what it is. You know, with Joshua, it's something new, it's something exciting, and I mean, it's just, you know, there's built-in rivalries for him already. You know, with David Haye, you got Deontay Wilder, you got Tyson Fury, you got plenty of other guys like waiting in the wings. So he's got built-in rivals, and he's got just the style that brings people. You know, that brings the casual fan. You know, like, and see, and the thing is, it's not even just about the power; it's that power, that knockout power combined with the fact that he's a heavyweight. You know, that he's a heavyweight champion, and that's like, I think I'd said it with Beats. I had said that like heavyweights is like the third rail, man. The power is that's what it is. You know, that's what brings everybody to the sport. That's what brings every country to the sport. You know, like everybody loves the heavyweights regardless. You know, that's just what it is. I mean, like, I remember when I was reading about like when Zhou Shiming first turned pro and everything. Like I was reading about his history when he first started boxing. His mom didn't want him to box because she imagined boxing as just being like Mike Tyson shit, like just somebody fucking getting knocked out and like having to get taken to the hospital. Yeah, but see, that all that says is that even like this you know, this Chinese woman knew who Mike Tyson was. You know, she knew what heavyweight boxing was.
Yes.
So that's how wide of an appeal it has.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, boy, look. But right at this point, everyone's talking about who's next. Who's next? Everyone's talking about who's next. But like, look, Joshua, if you could do that in the States, fight one of the opponents, maybe give Martin a rematch in the States, maybe. I don't know. Fight someone in the States over your neck of the woods. Hey, I think that will blow up boxing because I think, you know, Madison Square Garden and stuff like that, and just doing something.
Oh, yeah.
I think that would just blow it up, you know.
Do it like Prince Naz back in the day. Get him in there. Get him in there against like Dominic Brazil, because Brazil was an American Olympian. You know, just like have it like the British Olympian versus the American Olympian.
Joshua rolling with his English-speaking self into America. I think some of the girls will be screaming and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he turns girls in England go crazy over him already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. This is just a great spectacle. Let me hear what the other people have to say. 1 minute.
Well, firstly, gotta give thanks to God. You gotta give thanks to your family. Gotta give thanks to everyone that's supporting you along the way. And I gotta give thanks to everyone here. But as I said, I don't take no nonsense from no one, but I'm humble. You know, I'm very, very humble. And for myself, anyone's dreams are possible, man. Anyone in that gym, in their local ABC, fighting the novices, ABAs. I've got a load of my pals in the GB qualifiers. We're all gonna do it. Just follow your dreams, man, and get behind everyone. That's all I advise people today. Just keep on supporting everyone.
And then, well done.
Man, let me see. I want to hear what some of the other people say, man. The whole media's gone crazy, but I like you said, there's not much to talk about. I guess Pacquiao and Bradley's coming up, and Arthur Abrams and that, man. How you see Arthur Abrams and them guys doing?
Well, I mean, I think the most fun fight to watch is probably going to be the Valdez Gradovich fight, because I think just styles involved is going to make that just an action fight, you know. And I mean, I think Valdez is going to wind up chewing him up, but I think the Abraham Ramirez fight has a lot of potential for drama. You know, Abraham has that big power, and Ramirez, even though I think he's just a better boxer, you know, overall, he does have openings, and Abraham, if he lands that power, you never know what's going to happen. So there's a lot. I mean, also the fact that this is kind of, if Abraham loses this fight, it's a big setback, you know, at a very late stage in his career. So, I mean, that's a pretty heavy thing to have on the line. So, I think that's an interesting fight. And then who's the other guy? Julian Ramirez, I believe. That's starting off the undercard. So, his opponent shouldn't be too much of a difficult guy. You know, it's like more of like a prospect. He's still like in that kind of prospect building stage, and but I mean, otherwise, it's looking good. Oh, my bad, Jose Ramirez. I keep mixing up Julian Ramirez and fucking Jose Ramirez, man.
But boy, like, look, man, it's just a good night of boxing. Beast is over there. He's got a hangout. I'm gonna give you a link for that, Nato. If you want to jump over real quick, innit? Because Beast over there, they're over there flaming. I'm looking to jump over myself because there ain't so much I'm gonna say. Where I'm gonna pull it? Hold up, Nato. Let me pull it. I know I want to. I'll put it in the Google chat right here. Because they want to say. Y'all got it? You got it, Nato?
Wait a minute. You put in the Hangout chat?
Okay, let me put in the Hangout chat for you, easy for you. I'm gonna burn out, man. There's loads of people watching. There ain't much.
Oh, never mind. I see it right there on the Google Plus.
You see it?
Yeah. So. Yeah. All right, I guess I'll jump over there then. You gonna jump over too?
Yeah. I'm gonna jump over in a bit now. Let me just close up over here now, man.
For sure.
All right, now I'll catch you in a sec, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Well, fight fans, yeah, boy, we're just gonna hear what the rest of the panel has to say, and that's it, man.
And you can see there the stats. He's the 5th quickest time as far as fights go to win a version of the World Heavyweight title. But in fairness, if you think about completed rounds, I believe he beats them all, Johnny.
I probably think Leon Spinks, you know, it might be watching Leon Spinks.
But Leon Spinks went 10 rounds twice before winning the title. I think Anthony Joshua's actually completed less than 20 rounds in total as professional.
That answers that question. But Anthony Joshua, he was
Hannibal just walked up there. He said
he's the 5th youngest.
And that's the only way you can explain what we have just seen from Anthony Joshua. Punch perfect, fight perfect, movement perfect, confidence, focus, absolutely immaculate.
Carl, he's been fast tracked. How do you think he looked this evening?
It looked immaculate. It looked fantastic. I mean, it was a punch perfect performance. He took his time. He had his centre of gravity perfect. He didn't reach him with anything. It was a world gold medal. Olympic gold medal display. That's what he did on in the Olympic Championships. Counter punch with the right hand, just a clean little lean back, accurately timed punch. He landed flush on the chin, and he did the job. He almost was still in first gear, like he needed to warm up, and it was almost too easy. But you can't really criticise it because nobody's done that to Charles Martin. He didn't turn out on this big stage, Josh. He embraced it. He took that world title away. He's just so relaxed and smiley all week, so confident. And he's got in there, he's just backed it up. And I think we're all baffled. And we're not going to have much to say because it was almost, like I say, it was too easy. It's too quick. What a fantastic display from Anthony Joshua. It just looks pristine, doesn't it?
David, the straight right hand often works really well against the southpaw. And you could see Anthony looking at it from the start, but he was very composed early, finding his distance, finding his timing, and not getting hit in return. Yeah, what I liked him in the first round, he was shooting that right hand down to Martin's abdominal region, just to steady him up. And I also noticed Martin's head wasn't moving as much as I was anticipating to. He was pretty straight up and down. His head moving for a southpaw, you expect a little bit more movement side to side. I believe Charles Martin believed in his chin a little too much. Just because he hasn't been knocked out in sparring and knocked out against a caliber of opponents he's fought up until this point, he believed that he had a great chin. In the heavyweight division, no matter who you are, if you get hit on the chin with 10-ounce gloves on by someone who's 17.5 stone, 6'6", you've got nowhere to go but down. And then Charles Martin learned it pretty emphatically.
Audley, did he mistime the count there in the end? Was the referee right to stop it after the second knockdown?
Yeah, he was definitely right to stop it. You know what was going to happen. We was hoping that Charles Martin would use that southpaw advantage potentially by moving, using that distance. He didn't do anything.
It wasn't even a factor, was it, the southpaw stance?
Really? He didn't make it a factor. He stood upright. He wasn't moving around. Wasn't creating no angle. So Joshua was just timing it beautiful. If you remember when he ran the hoist with Buster Douglas, he threw that lovely right hand power. It was almost a similar shot. Beautiful, well timed.
Mr. Bashir, boy. Hey, Mr. Bashir.
1 minute.
Yes, cool.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, we still live, man.
Yeah,
I got my cousin of Andy. You there? Go ahead, Mr. Bashir.
Yeah, it went down the way that I felt that it would go down there. This guy got hit. Charles Martin, he's a nice guy, but as I told you, you know, leading up to this fight against Anthony Joshua, he just hadn't been in there with anybody that could really prepare him for that fight. If you look at the opponents prior to him fighting Joshua, you won't find nobody there that you could say that was really could prepare him for that kind of fight. So, you know, yeah, I expected that fight to end the way that it did and as quick as it did. You know, that's why I said that. You know, the fight would end in 5 rounds or less. And that was it.
That's but that's what happened, and that's what. So what's next, man? What's next for Joshua?
I think that he gets the winner of Klitschko Fury.
Hopefully, or Wilder and Povetkin. Yeah, that's easy because easy to make because Heyman, you know, it's much easier fight to get on.
That's if Wilder wins the fight, then yeah, that fight could probably be made. But if Povetkin wins the fight, I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening.
Okay.
Because Povetkin won't be that big a draw for Joshua to take that kind of risk in Russia.
Yeah. Hey, Beast gave me a link, you know. Let me give you a link so you can jump in.
Okay, all right. Let me see if I can latch onto this link.
Yeah. All right, where you at? Yeah, okay. So you go do just press the link in the space and you follow what it says. 1 second.
So just tap the link.
Yeah, I've got it in the chat right here. There you go. That's the link right there. Press that link, and let's see what happens.
Where?
It's in the chat.
I don't have it. Huh?
Okay, I'll put it. It's the chat. It's in the chat right here, on the right hand side.
Okay. It's in the chat. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm on my phone.
Okay. You know, let me find.
Okay, so I'm going to touch it. Wait. I'm getting ready to touch it now.
Yeah, touch it. Yeah, let's touch it.
It just took me back to this call here. So let me find out. I think I better get my computer. I just got you here. I have my computer, and then maybe I can do it. Just hold on there for a minute. And I'll get my computer, and I can possibly tap into that. In 1 minute, please.
He's over there. He got like 200 people on his chat. He got like 200 people over there.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't say.
Yeah, 200 people. I'm trying to.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, he got 200 people over there.
That's amazing. That's 200 people.
Yep. They all listen to him over there. Beats over there tearing up, man. And right now, this is the #1 thing on Twitter. This is the #1 trending thing on Twitter right now. #1 trending.
Yeah.
Boxing is back, Mr. Bashir, and Joshua's leading it right now. It's #1 top subject on Twitter right now.
Joshua's very nervous, you know. He said, all he had to do, he's leading the chat room, you know, to show you just how heavy he is. He's leading up the chat, you know. I'm going to switch over to my computer, see what I can get here. You know? I gotta do something to drink. My throat is dry. My throat is dry, so we you know.
Oh, Chris was. Let me say Chris was to jump over my hangout. Chris was to come over here while I'm doing. He wants to see what I'm doing over here. Let me see what.
Wait a minute. 1 minute. Let's see what we do. Here, we go to my computer. Okay, now I gotta open my Skype. I can find you.
Hey, Mr. Bashir, let me try. What's your face? Well, I'm friends with you on Facebook. Let me find you real quick. Because I can just select your Facebook in your inbox. It's easy. Oh, you found the link. You know what the link is, right?
Wait. Just give me 1 minute here and I'll
Hey, my friend's calling me as well. I see everything's live, man. Everyone's cool. It's live over here. It's my friend, man, my trainer, Ian Tuesbury, man. Ian, how you doing, man? Ian. Where you at, man?
Huh?
What's going on? You right?
Yeah. What do you think of the fight?
Oh, the fight was crazy, but we're in. I don't know if you know, I'm live on the Hangout, so if you don't mind other people listening to you, I've got like 50 people listening. But the fight was good. Andy Joshua did Andy Joshua did what he's supposed to do.
I truly believe that Andy Joshua is the blueprint for the generation of today's boxing. You know what I mean? The way he conducts himself, the way he boxes, his whole everything about him is the blueprint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The way he conduct, I was thinking the same thing. The way he conduct himself, yeah. He brought, you know, right now it's the #1 trending topic right now in on Twitter. Yeah. Oh, let me just 1 minute. Yeah, it's the #1. Chris wants to jump over my hand. That's my cousin. Yeah, it's the #1 trending topic on Twitter.
Well, not surprising because the way he went about the job, obviously no one knew about Charles Martin to that extent, and it was a threat. But however, Andy dealt with the situation perfectly. You couldn't ask for no more. You know what I mean? You couldn't ask for no more.
So what do you think is next for him? That's all everyone's talking about now. What do you think is next? It's all about what's next, man.
it's hard. I mean, David Hay was trying to plug in.
Yes.
Clay.
He was hating on Fury. Go on, and then go on.
Yeah. But who knows? I mean, who knows? I mean, what's right for Andy Joshua? Yes, he still needs to. Everyone keep talking about learning his trade, but I think he knows what he needs to do. He's a fighter, so he will adapt accordingly to every fight. So put him in with a good fighter. Doesn't matter.
Hey, you know what? Remember you messaged me earlier on and you got the inside information saying that the trainer is saying he's go for it. He didn't really go for it though. Would you say? Even though that was the case, he took his time, and when he saw the opening, then he.
No, I think he went for it.
You think so? I think he took his time. I think he was just working down a high jab, and he had his. Go on.
I thought he put the necessary pressure on Charles Martin, and when the opportunity presented itself, you know, he threw the shot. So I think to me, he put the right pressure on.
Bro, I got fools. Mr. Bashir.
Yeah.
Have you tried the link?
I didn't get one.
Oh man, hey, Mr. Bashir, message me on Facebook because I'm having a conversation. Message me on Facebook and I'll give you a link through there. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Okay. Yeah, Ian, go on.
No, I mean, like everyone saw live on TV.
Yeah.
Andy right now is the one. Now he needs to climb the ladder and try to get a fight with Wilder. You know what I mean?
1 minute, Anthony. I know you're there. Yeah. 1 minute. Let me just finish. Ian. Yeah. Stay there.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. No problem. Let me just deal with Ian. Stay there for a minute. And
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. No problem, cuz.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. Go on, Ian. Go on.
No. I think what people are looking for is unification. So that's going to take like a year or two.
Why the year or two? It needs to happen now, man.
Yeah, but it's all the build up, the politics in boxing, and you know the build up and everything.
But did you hear Thingy though? Like he said they're going to do a stadium fight.
Sorry, the what fight?
What's his name? Eddie Hearn. So you're going to do a stadium fight right now, man.
You can be, but who's going to? I mean. Would you put Andy with? Who would you put Andy with?
I don't know. But he said he's going to do. He said he's going to think of doing the thing in the stadium.
Yeah, well, I mean, you mentioned Parker.
Yeah, because Parker's going to beat Teckham, so that's the reason why I said Parker's a good fight.
Again, to me, I look at Parker like a Charles Martin.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah, that's what. But these are the guys, the up and coming guys in the same bracket kind of thing. So these are the guys.
He's like a Charles Martin, but I mean. This is a new generation of heavyweight boxing.
This is
This is what it presents itself. Yeah. It's not like the days of like Lennox Lewis, Ray Mercer, Riddick Bowe, you know, Evander Holyfield. The list goes on. You know what I mean? When you had like abundance of heavyweights that everyone poses a problem. Today you've got a generation of boxers that doesn't offer that threat as such like back in the days. So right now, to me, Andy stands tall and strong, and I think he can defeat most of them.
Yeah, I think so. Listen, I got right now. I got him beating Fury right now.
Yeah, I think so.
I got him beating Fury handily, bro.
Yeah.
I got him beating Fury. I'm telling you, man. You know what I mean?
What about David Hay? Would you say he can beat David Hay?
Nah.
Why not?
I'm not having that one. David's two seasons. David's still got too much left in. I don't like that one. I'm not comfortable with that David Hay one yet. But David moves too much. David moves too hard. He hits too hard. Joshua's got to chase him and chasing him.
But do you think David Hay will move well now as like he's a blown up heavyweight?
Yeah. I think David's still seasoned because he's preserved. Because he
hasn't proven as yet.
No. But what I'm saying is that you add now, right? I just see more of Joshua, a bit more seasoned because I liked how he had his high guard up. I like the way he was jabbing, and because the thing is, he had the reach and the height advantage, and he used it. But I'm a bit more opponents before him. Hay doesn't deserve it, in my opinion, man. He doesn't.
No. Yeah, I understand that. I don't understand, but I'm just talking about like a fantasy fight. If it was going to happen, who would you believe? I mean,
right now, I'll go with Hay because I think he's seasoned. Okay. He's not that thin, but Tyson Fury, because of the way Tyson Fury is cocky and that when he went down from Cunningham. If he tasted some punches from thing, he's gonna have to mix it with. And Josh is quick. You see what the thing was, Charles Parker? He's quick, man.
He's very quick. He's an athlete.
Yeah.
You know what? No one's mentioned Ortiz.
Yeah, nah, bro. I got him beating Ortiz. I think he can beat Ortiz. I think he beats Ortiz. Ortiz hasn't faced no one who hits as hard as Joshua. Because that fight, whoever hits lands first, you get me. I like that one.
Do you know what? For me, if Andy fought Ortiz and beats him in the same fashion that he fought Charles, that makes it's a massive statement.
Yeah, but they might say Ortiz. They might say Ortiz is overrated. You see, this is what they do. They're already starting like Charles Martin. They already started that he was weak. They already started their spin already, trying to undermine him already. You know.
This has always been the case in boxing. You know what I mean? It's always been this way in boxing. You know, once someone gets beaten, they all of a sudden now they start saying, "Well, he wasn't that good in the first place."
Yeah.
So, but I like seeing Andy fight Ortiz.
Hey, what do you think of Eubanks?
Who?
What do you think of Eubanks? Not Eubanks. Ben.
Ben, as a Sunday, I think he did all right. I think he was entertaining. You know, he was keen. He was eager to put on a performance. Yeah, it was all right. I mean, Sunday's first fight, so you can't look into it. But yeah, it was fine. I mean, how do you see it? How did you see it?
Well, I liked him, man. I was impressed. I think he still needs to get stronger. But he was just a carbon copy of his dad, man. I was surprised. I was surprised how similar everything. And the thing is, if his dad's trained him right to be like that, why is his dad leaving him in the hands of Eddie? Because that's what I was thinking. Because they're not gonna make him any better. That's my take.
Wait, let me call you back on the phone. You're still online, are you?
Yeah, I'm online. I've got other people waiting. I've got my cousin in it, and I've got other people calling in it. So if anything, because Pacquiao and things coming up. So man in them is just looking to chat. You staying around for that one? Or you going to bed?
What time's that fight?
Coming up about probably like 3 in the morning.
Send me the link, bro, if you can.
If you're on it, yeah, no problem. I'll do that. We catch up, Ian. Yeah.
Yeah, nice one. Take care.
All right, man. Take care, man. No problem. Yeah, Cuz, what you saying, bro?
What you saying, man? Long time, man.
What you saying, bro? Hey, how you want to be addressed? How you want to be addressed? Because, bro, you don't want people knowing your government name. How you want to be addressed, bro?
Let's say knowledge for now, man.
Well, Noddy.
Yeah, knowledge.
Knowledge.
Yeah. Because it's my MC name, so I can roll with that.
All right, knowledge. Yeah. Hey, bro, let me say, hey, I'm good to have you over, bro. Hey, tell me Natalie must have hit me up, you know. She hit me up. Everyone's hitting up. You see, you see me on Monday. You see me on TV and everything, innit? Like,
I know. I was going crazy, man. When I see the photos and everything, man, I was like, oh my, no, he's not. Because I already see your other recent ones to the other press conference, what you done, innit? And like, when I seen that there and he was on the Sky TV on the news thing, I was like, nah, man, it was going in.
Hey, EJ Boxing Live, but it's all going. It could be EJ Boxing Live. Yeah. I acknowledge. Yeah, that's what it was about. Like, because just getting on getting a platform, and now he's won the heavyweight champion of the world. You know, the world's going to be blown over. So, anyways, who did you pick in the fight, and how did you see the fight going? Did you expect it was going to be like that?
Man, I'm in shock. I was like, do you know what I mean? I was thinking, wow, I ain't been excited since, like, for a British heavyweight title fight. Okay, Tyson Fury, but really from back in the day since Lennox Lewis, and you had to go through like 2 fights for that with a Holyfield. Do you know what I mean? For him to actually win that. And like this, I couldn't believe it. I was just shocked. I just didn't know what to expect from Martin or both of them. Do you know what I mean? But in the end, you just see what happened. I couldn't believe it finishing 2 rounds, man. I'm in shock. Still in shock now, man.
I wanted him to get up and continue. After what happened in Blackwell, I kind of think, nah, leave it in it. Like, I don't want. I talked to Martin. I don't want him to, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not on that. I mean, I'm not on that at all. But I just thought to myself, yeah, you know, I'm glad he's got the belt and this and that. It was, you know what, it's an entertaining card. I fell asleep on some fights though. I fell asleep.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. I was just up. Dude, I was watching all the fight. It was a good night of boxing, man. I tell you, especially for British boxing. I ain't seen nearly in every division so far. It's just been exciting. I'm glad the heavyweight division. I've been waiting for years since when all the legends have passed and retired till now for it to open up, and then you can see all the new talent and the next generation coming in. Do you know what I mean?
You got obviously you got Eubank Jr. You got
that's right.
Yeah, you got Callum Smith. You got that. We've got 11 world champions over here in the UK.
Would you believe that, innit?
The Selby fight was interesting. I thought the referee was too Enoch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, he too kept on getting involved, man. I didn't like that.
Yeah. It's true. I did. Yeah, man. Definitely. With Ben as well, his son. Wow, shocked. I didn't even realize he was fighting tonight. And it was a good first fight.
I got a picture of him. No one probably didn't know who he was. Now everyone knows who he is.
It's true. I was in shock. I was like, what? So like his performance, it was good. He reminded me of Ben, definitely. You know how he hooks him up and hits to the body. But if he carries on, and the only thing with Nigel Benn back then when he had his losses, he would just tire himself out, and he was not good at jabs. But if he takes that with the brutal like left hooks and body shots, and with a good jab, do you know what I mean, and moving his head, he'll be all right. Do you know what I mean? So see what happens. Do you know what I mean from that?
Yeah, what do you think, George? What do you think is gonna? Who you reckon is like this? Wilder's got Povetkin, and then we've got Wilder's got Povetkin, and then Klitschko's gonna fight Fury in Manchester. A lot of people looking to go down there, man. And I mean, I'm not going down there.
Yeah, trust me, that Fury one in Manchester, wow, that'd be big as well. Do you know what I mean? But man, I couldn't put it on you. And you just want to go up next? Whew, well, not. I would say for now, like just to hold it for a piece and get used to a bit of boxing. You know what I mean? And doing more things. He could fight that. What's his name? That's it. Malona, who won last week.
Who?
Is it Malona?
Who's Malona? Who's the heavyweight?
Yeah. No, what's it, Malona? He fought Deontay Wilder.
Oh, you're talking about Melina?
Yeah, Melina. Sorry, yeah, Melina.
Melina, not that Hellenius, bro. And then the other guy.
So that would be a good move for Anthony Joshua before he wanted to take on.
I can't get up here, but you know what? But you know what? Yeah, really, with the David Haye, the Furies, and them people. I just think, you know what? Because they want. So Eddie Hearn's talking a stadium fight in July. Because Joshua didn't never hurt or nothing. So a stadium fight. The thing is, I guess, but their opponents are hard, you know. Maybe Lee Molina's a good opponent. Maybe. You know what? He like Charles Martin. He got 6 minutes.
He did rock. Because like really did rock. You know what I mean? He did rock. What's it, Deontay Wilder and that, and like. So similar thing to his knockout. Now, it'd be a good fight, but like just to be cool instead of jumping the gun, because definitely if it was me, I tell you what, what would be a good payout as well for both of them. Probably have to be David Haye. Do you know what I mean? But David Haye I think he still needs to have a couple more fights to, do you know what I mean? If he's ready for a world title.
David Haye, he ain't got a broadcaster. Bro, Dave don't want him back on their thing again, bro. They said they don't want him back on their team, bro.
Boy,
they stunk the place up, bro. That was terrible, He stunk the place up, man. He stunk it up good, Because that fight there, man, he was blowing up and he was talking after the fight. I was like, man, it's a fraud, man.
It's true. I know that first fight, the first round, it was just, I was like, oh man, that guy, I don't think he even threw one punch. To be honest with you.
And he's doing the same thing. He's bringing another guy over to lay over as well.
I know. So this guy, was it the Cobra? His nickname, isn't it? Where he's fighting there.
Shannon Briggs is Shannon. You don't see with Shannon. Shannon needs to leave heavyweight. He needs to leave things alone, bro. With Shannon. Shannon ain't got it, man. He's got mark, but he ain't got it, man. He needs to leave.
But at the same time, you never know. Do you know what I mean? People just getting, it's just changing, isn't it? All the belts and the heavyweight just opened up for everybody. Do you know what I mean? Just needs to see which one out of the lions they are to take up all the belts and do a Klitschko thing. Do you know what I mean? But it's good. It's good that it's like, Klitschko, he's a brilliant boxer, do you know what I mean? But it needed a change, didn't it, man, in the heavyweight? And it's like really good now, man. It's very open to anybody. Do you know what I mean? So it's brilliant, man. Enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it tonight. Still in shock. 2 rounds, man. It reminded. It reminds me like the excitement a little bit as well, especially with Anthony Joshua's knockout. It was like a Tyson thing. Do you know what I mean? He's got that edge to it. His KO's kind of like that Tyson thing, but he's just more calmer, cooler. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I was thinking. It's like Mike Tyson, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? See how we get on. Can he last the 12 rounds though as well? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. We have to find out about that one, boy.
It is true.
Boy, it's just Like, when I look on Twitter and I see boxing right now is trending. Anthony Joshua is Olympic heavyweight gold medalist here, so you're looking at basically an open end, you know, like a coach thing through London. You get me? I reckon that they're gonna do that for him, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. Do you know what I mean? What is it like? What, 16 fights now, isn't it?
Yeah, he's 100% knockout percentage power as well, man.
He's up there with probably Deontay Wilder, isn't it? Because boy, I like Deontay Wilder as well.
Yeah.
He's that animal as well, man. That would be a great fight to see both of them in the ring. But you see what happens. He's probably
money, everything gonna just pop off, man. That punch that AJ put him with, I'm looking on the screen right now. That punch just
it's terrible, isn't it? It was the first knockout, like the first knockdown. It was like you saw, like Martin was like, okay, right there, this guy's got game. Second one, finish.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what? I agree. One of the I think one of the commentators and that they were saying the knockout, the second one, like it reminded him of like the Van Holyfield and Buster Douglas one. You know when he won the heavyweight title. When he done the right over, because that was a knockout still. Do you know what I mean? But like everyone was like, even though that was a nice knockout for Van Holyfield, people were still at that time saying, nah, he's not a Tyson and rare. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you know the thing is, yeah, like I said, I was there the whole week, yeah. Like I was talking to his strength and conditioner, yeah, and he was doing all these things to get in shape and making quicker. Listen, bro, like all them things that he hired a new strength and conditioner to get him. But bottom line is, yeah, like you know, you got to do these other things to get him thing. They were trying to the strategy, bro. You know, Mike can punch her, but he didn't.
I did see. You know, like with some of his fights, he can punch. You know what I mean? He's a southpaw as well. Do you know what I mean? I thought it'd be a difficult fight. You know what I mean? Everyone was nervous. I thought it was too early for Anthony Joshua, but it just shows you, man. Do you know what I mean? He takes that one punch. That's it. It's over. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's open. That's how it's supposed to be entertaining. He's back now. Boxing is here, man. Thank God for that.
I'm sure all them people that want to get on the show, man, they want to get on the card and that, you know. This Matchroom is the showcase, because Showtime America was showing this, you know. So the show
is it as well? Yeah, definitely. Course, they done right there with me.
Showtime as well. So you know, what I mean, let me AJ has to say, AJ.
It's a fantastic night. I appreciate everyone for coming out. I appreciate you guys. It's unbelievable atmosphere here with my team, my people. There it is. Big up. One love. See you soon.
Bro, it's fast for him. He's the IBF champion of the world, bro. It's just...
Oh, God, I know. It's shocking. I'm being shocked. I'm like, wow. Excited, everything. And that's two British heavyweights now up in there. Do you know what I mean?
It's more exciting than David Haye, because David Haye, you just let the people. Anthony Joshua gives the people what they want to see, man.
Not really good. You know what I mean? I wonder what Dillinger would do now. I wonder who he would fight next. Who do you think he'd fight?
Dillinger needs to sit down, Bridget. Dillinger needs to sit down, man.
I love that. I couldn't believe he was at that press conference there as well and everything. And you got in the training room as well, Dillinger seeing. You know what I mean? Doing his thing.
Listen. I was supposed to get there. I should have been at the post, you know. I could have been at the post, but I filled out the form, but they didn't let me in it. So I was supposed to get the post one, bro.
I
was there, bro. I was supposed to be there.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? You know what I mean? Get in there, cuz. You know what I mean? So you do. Loving it, yeah, man. I keep watching all the videos, all the EJ thing. I put it up and share it.
Hey, you see that video with Lloyd Hannigan?
Yeah, what's that, sorry?
You see the video I had with Lloyd Hannigan, yeah?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I know. I saw that and what you was just saying.
They wouldn't even let him. They didn't even recognize him, you know. They didn't recognize him.
What? Because I did see you talking to the physical trainer as well. What you I had saw that interview. Yeah.
Martin pop his head in it. Yeah, you see that?
The end. Yeah. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's what it is, bro. AJ, bro. Yeah, that's what it's about, man. Like, you know,
trust me, AJ, man. Yeah, man.
I was doing it because when Joshua, I've done the matching thing before Joshua big thing because I knew Dillian White was coming up. That's why I need to get. But I never thought he would be the heavyweight champion of the world so quickly.
Nah, I didn't. I thought he was gonna.
Was Dillian White this year? It was last year, innit?
What's what? Yeah, it was last year, just before Christmas. Yeah, man. That was just.
So you know what I mean? This going from here to there in a short time. This what he's achieved, is amazing, man.
Yeah, in a short space of time. I swear, is it? If he was to win the heavyweight title, he's done something in history again. I forgot what it was. Am I right or wrong?
Nah, he got something in history, but I've seen like
the young or the shortest time of fight. You know,
he won it in short. He won it like in short fight with 65. I think he's the 5th.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Michael, I think Leon Spinks is the youngest. He won it in his 8th fight, so it's still young.
Yeah. Wow. Damn. 8 fights. Damn. Hard to beat, man. But yeah, man, it's brilliant, man. I'm excited, and I just hope he does well. Do you know what I mean? And see what happens now in this heavyweight division. What's it? The Pacquiao and Bradley fight tonight, then.
On that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'll be watching that tonight.
You should be. Yeah. So, where are you watching it? Watching it home at Sky? Watching it?
I'm just my girlfriend's yard, innit? Because I'm in was it Northampton then, isn't it? So yeah, I'll be watching it live. Earlier, she'll be sleeping, and I'll be up still watching whatever time it comes on, 3 or 4.
Hey,
trust me.
It's good to have you. I see you in the chat. I was like, "Oh, that's my cousin right there. He's just terrorizing."
Hell yeah, it's like because I was waiting. Yeah, I knew it. I was waiting till after fight. I said, "Man, I gotta get hold of El, man. I hope he's on. I hope he's seen the fight, man." Do you know what I mean? And I was like, "Brother, yeah, man. You want the live thing? Yeah, man. First time."
Because the family. I think who else is Natalie? I can't believe Natalie hitting me up. Because Gia, can I get a link of that? Because Tyron,
wow, that's what I mean. That's shocking. Wow, I mean now as well.
Tyron hits me up and he goes, "You got a link. But I paid. I should have paid £16 yesterday, but because of all the uploads, and I upload bare videos are finished now. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
All the uploads now. I'm like, it's like so I uploaded the videos, yeah, and then I fell asleep, whatever, and I woke up. Let me buy the fight. And I pressed the money now to buy the fight, and it said insufficient funds because I bought WrestleMania in the month. I was like, boom, so I had to pay 20. I had to put the full whack, £21, bro. Like, wow. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. The event lived up to it. It was good. I enjoyed Conor Ben, and I enjoyed the Selby fight against.
Yeah.
I interviewed that you. That you was rude, you know. That little. You see how the referee was treating him because the youth is.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, man, he was. Yeah, I did. I did like that as well, man. Yeah, I watched the whole thing, yeah, man, and more tonight as well. Whatever happens with the Mania Pac. Well, you know me, I'm thinking of it. You know how I'm feeling of the Bradley and Pacquiao fight? I'm feeling like the Marquez situation. You know what I mean? You know, look, is it the 4th fight? I was, yeah. You know when he lost, I was like, wow. I was just shocked. You see what happened, man?
Might get knocked out. I won't be surprised.
Right, but I think Pacquiao will win it. Definitely. I'll put money on Pacquiao. Definitely, man.
Put money on Pacquiao.
Mind you, I thought Bradley, was it his last fight now? When he got locked and he got knocked down, is it in the last round, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, he got knocked out against Jesse Barker.
What do you think of that? Do you think Bradley won that fight, or do you think that he was finished?
He won the fight. He won the fight. But that's why he changed it. Because look, the next fight he coming against Brandon Real, so stop Brandon Real. So
yeah, he did. Yeah, he stopped him. Yeah, that was you're right about that. Hell yeah, he did.
Yeah, so
as long as he don't have that chin out and that, it'll be all right. Because Pacquiao, man, damn, comes in all kinds of angles, man. Do you know what I mean? But see what happens, man. And you reckon it'll be his last fight?
Hey, bro, like this, he's been saying stuff about homosexual thing and then me, bro.
I know people are not liking it on there. No, it's deep. You should have said that though. Do you know what I mean? But do you reckon Mayweather will come back?
Nah. Look, bro, we don't need Mayweather. Now, Andy Joshua is the crown jewel in the heavyweight division.
Hell yeah, it's true.
You don't need Mayweather to come. Mayweather done his thing. He's great. And let Andy Joshua and them other man there. These are David Haye try to come back in. I had Fury beating him in that fight. I thought Fury was going to tuck him in.
Yeah, it's true. He probably would. That's what I mean. It was a brilliant performance from Fury as well, man, against Klitschko. I was in shock. He was moving and Man, he was going good. It was like a Muhammad Ali kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? He was dodgy. I like his movements. He didn't know he was coming. He was brilliant, man. I was like, wow, good skill. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought Fury winning that fight. I thought Fury beat Hay, but like, you know, it's just one of them things there. But Fury, David Hay's a joker, bro.
I know he can't. All of it, he can't take it, can he? It's like he had that fight opportunity to fight Fury. Then that injuries had happened, and then after that called the match off, and then that was it. And then all of a sudden, he just since Tyson Fury's got this belt, he's just come back saying he wants to fight him and all of that now. Do you know what I mean?
It's long, bro. Anyways, let me see what. I got messages from people all over. Everyone's hitting me up. Everyone's hitting me everywhere, bro. Let me see what I put in my phone.
Yeah, good, yeah, but definitely about. All right, man. I'm gonna get offline, but take care, cuz.
Hey, thanks for coming over. Hey, thanks for coming knowledge, yeah. Right,
yeah, man. Thank you very much for letting me come on, man. Definitely, and we'll catch up soon, man. Definitely, man. And
without know this, I'll just send it to you, innit? Like, and you just share it to the family, innit?
yeah, but oh yeah, definitely, yeah, do it.
Because you know what? Yeah, it's not often you come over. I'm glad to have you over. So that's knowledge, ladies and gentlemen. EJ Boxing. Big, my cousin anyway. Knowledge, man. Check out. Hey, Knowledge. Plug the people your tunes them. So if they listen.
Yeah, man. I've got 2 singles out. Knowledge right now on SoundCloud. Dark Side Records. The first single is I'll Murder You. The second track is Dark Side. Check that out on SoundCloud. Definitely keep tuning into EJ Boxing. You hear?
All right, man. All right, man.
All right, man. All right, take it.
Easy,
Bye, easy.
So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna continue where we left off and keep playing Andy Joshua. Yeah, Andy Joshua right now.
I believe he beats them all, Johnny. I probably think Leon Spinks, you know, it might be much Leon Spinks. Leon Spinks went 10 rounds twice before winning the title. I think Andy Joshua's actually completed less than 20 rounds in total as professional. That answers that question. But Andy Joshua, he was. Adam Bull just walked past me. He said immaculate, and that's the only way you can explain what we have just seen from Anthony Joshua. Punch perfect, fight perfect, movement perfect, confidence, focus, absolutely immaculate. Carl, he's been fast tracked. How do you think he looked this evening?
It looked immaculate. It looked fantastic. I mean, it was a punch perfect performance. He took his time. He had his centre of gravity perfect. He didn't reach him with anything. It was a world gold medal, Olympic gold medal display. That's what he did on in the Olympic Championships. Counter punch with the right hand, just a clean little lean back, accurately timed punch. It had the flush on the chin, and he did the job. He almost was still in first gear, like he needed to warm up, and it was almost too easy. But you can't really criticise it because nobody's done that to Charles Martin.
Nope.
He looked out on this big stage, Josh. He embraced it. He took that world title away. He's just so relaxed, smiling all week, so confident. And he's got in there and he's just backed it up. And I think we're all baffled, and we're not going to have much to say because it was almost, like you say, it was too easy, it was too quick. But what a fantastic display from Anthony Joshua. It just looks pristine, doesn't it?
David, the straight right hand often works really well against the southpaw, and you can see Anthony looking at it from the start, but he was very composed early, finding his distance, finding his timing, and not getting hit in return. Yeah, what I liked him in the first round, he was shooting that right hand down to Martin's abdominal region, just to steady him up. And I also noticed Martin's head wasn't moving as much as I was anticipating to. He was pretty straight up and down. His head moving to a southpaw. You expect a little bit more movement side to side. I believe Charles Martin believed in his chin a little too much. Just because he hasn't been knocked out in sparring and knocked out against a caliber of opponents he's fought up until this point, he believed that he had a great chin. But in the heavyweight division, no matter who you are, if you get hit on the chin with 10-ounce gloves on by someone who's 17 and a half stone, 6'6", you've got nowhere to go but down. And then Charles Martin learned it pretty emphatically. Audley, did he mistime the count there at the end? Was the referee right to stop it after the second knockdown?
Yeah, he was definitely right to stop it. You know what was going to happen. We was hoping that Charles Martin would use that southpaw advantage potentially by moving, using that distance. He didn't do any of it.
It wasn't even a factor, was it, the southpaw stance?
Really? He didn't make it a factor. He stood upright. He wasn't moving around. He wasn't creating no angles. So Joshua was just timing it beautiful. If you remember when he ran the Holyfield boxer, Buster Douglas, he threw that lovely right hand power. It was almost a similar shot. Beautiful, well-timed, perfect performance from Anthony Joshua.
Obviously, there's other champions out there, Johnny, and Anthony is a work in progress. How highly do you rate him compared to the likes of Tyson Fury? You lost money tonight on a bet, but probably be glad of big fights in the future. Bear in mind, David Haye, the rival, is just next to you.
Actually, after that performance, I rated him a lot higher than what I actually thought in the first place. How he did that and how he made it look so simple. Remember, almost every professional fighter, world champions and ex-world champions, thought this fight was far too early.
Natty.
Yeah, Wagwan.
Yeah, you jump from hangout to hangout. But. What
you mean?
I see you. Hey, listen, you're on the best hangout. Now, give you a take, bro. Give you a take, bro. Wagwan.
What we are talking about? Anthony Joshua?
Every day.
Okay. The man bash him up. Yo, yeah. I called this one though. But what I did not expect, I expected Charles Martin to give him a slight bit of trouble early on, maybe for 3 or 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Then Joshua would take over and knock him out. But I didn't expect that 2-round domination. Charles Martin was never in the fight. His southpaw stance never was a factor. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua just thoroughly abused this man. Broke him down, technically destroyed him. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. This is not a highlight reel type of knockout, but it was very effective and dominant. You know what I'm saying? It was straight textbook. Left jab, blind your opponent, come over the top with the right hand, straight to the chin. That's all she wrote.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, there's nothing to be said about it, man. Anthony Joshua is the new IBF champ. Let's see what he could do. Let's see if he could hold on to it longer than Charles Martin.
Hopefully he can, man. Well, boy, like, listen, bro. I'm telling you, listen. I tell you what, Natty, yeah. Have you seen this is the #1 trending topic on Twitter right now? You know that #1. Like what we can officially, Natty, is boxing is back, bro. It back in a big way, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Putting on Twitter, maybe boxing get onto the mainstream now. You know?
Yeah, man. I mean, we just gotta keep it up, though. You know what I'm saying? I know boxing gonna go through waves, man, but it has to be more consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, man, Anthony Joshua at the top, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good look. What's that Umar calling? Umar's looking to jump. I know Umar's looking to jump on the top.
Yeah, send him the link, man. Make him talk him shit.
Nah, what's he doing? He was talking shit about beats. He was on beats and still talking grousy. Like, I'll let you get your take. I'll bring him in later, man. He ain't going. Go ahead, Natty. He gonna frowsy up the place. Cause I know he is. Beast must have kicked him off. That's why he's trying to come over. Beast
Beast shut it down. Beast shut it down. Beast is on his way. Beast is on his way too.
Beast on his way.
Yeah.
Beast has been more. Okay, but everyone's on their way. Okay, fair enough. Beast had you had 200 people on your hangout, man. Beast had 200 people over there, man.
You know what Beast had done that, you know.
Yeah, 200 people on the damn hangout, bro. I was like, whoa, bro. Yeah. But go on, hey, we saying now, Tom.
Yeah, what's up?
No. I can't believe B shot is hanging me. Oh yeah, Umar's calling. Yeah. No,
we're trying to get a link.
Yeah. Now go on, carry on. You gotta be consistent. Go on, now keep on talking. You're talking.
Yeah, man. The game has to just be consistent, man. Properly promote the fighters. You know what I mean? Across the waters too, man. And shout out to England, man. England is coming up as far as their champions.
But you know, yeah, go on.
Yeah, England's coming up as far as their champions. At the moment, they have 2 heavyweight champions right now, and one of them is the legit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One of them is the legit.
And he's not getting no attention, you know. He's getting pissed off because he's not getting that attention, bro.
Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Well, he has to do it again because a lot of people thought it was a fluke. As easy as the fight was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who really are not.
He made it look too easy.
Me and the man
that shit looked like it was nothing.
It was a
you know what I'm saying?
Me and the man are looking to drive up to Manchester, you know.
Yeah, man, yo. That's where Joshua from?
Joshua from there? No. For the Fury and Klitschko fight.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's happening in England.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be real. That's gonna be a lively crowd, man.
Mr. Bashir's calling in, you know. Mr. Bashir's calling. He's having problems trying to get into the Google. Like, let me hear. Yeah. I'm looking.
So let me ask you something.
Yeah,
I asked Mr. Bashir when he get on because I want to know who's gonna be in that corner.
Hopefully he can hear you. Now, let me see.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Bashir.
Yeah.
Let me call you. I'm gonna try to call you on Facebook because if I do, I think everyone can interact with you. So let me call you back on Facebook real quick, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So it'd be cool, yeah. Because you know what it is, yeah. If I talk to him, you guys need to interact with him because I know on Facebook, yeah. Facebook it works. Let me call Mr. Bashir back on.
Okay.
Yeah. What's that? Beach you here?
Yeah.
Beach you had like 200 people on your ship, bro.
I had 300 plus or something.
Yeah, 300 plus. When I think it was 200, I was like, whoa.
Yo, Beats are the top shotter.
Oh my days! I was like, that's looks live, bro.
Yeah. It was nice.
I'm calling Mr. Bashir. Everyone will be able to interact with Bashir now. He should be able to hear everyone.
I can hear Mr. Bashir. I don't think you can hear us though.
Nah, you can hear Mr. Bashir.
I can hear you.
Mr. Bashir. Now, Beast, you on Skype? Where you?
I'm on Skype. I'm about to come off. Though.
Yeah, come on Skype. Jump in, yeah. Yeah. Because someone getting some. Oh yeah. Beats. Mr. Bashir. Yeah. Where you at? You on Facebook now? Yeah. Go on, man. Yeah. You were saying, man. Everyone's here. Hey, you guys, can you hear Mr. Bashir?
Yes, I hear Mr. Bashir.
Yeah, Mr. Bashir.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we can hear you clear, man. Everyone can hear. Everyone can ask you questions, man. Hey, now you got anything to say to Mr. Bashir?
Yeah, man. First verse. Good evening, brother. Good evening, Elder. How you doing?
Yes, I'm doing fine. You?
I'm good. I'm good, man. First off, I want to ask you, what did you think about Anthony Joshua's performance against Charles Martin today?
He sounds low, though, man.
What's up, fellas?
Yeah, he just went out.
No. Let me try.
Yo, EJ. Mr. Ali Bashir wants to come on, man. Give him a call on Skype.
No, I just called him on Facebook, man. Look, if I call him on Skype, you ain't gonna. No one can interact.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, we were just talking to him. He wanted to come on.
Yeah, I know. I'm calling him now.
Did he fall off?
It should be loud, because what happened? It should be loud. Mr. Bashir.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah. You were saying, now you ask your question. Go ahead.
Did he hear me?
Yeah, but Mr. Bashir, you sound low though, man. How come it sounds so low? Nah, man, it sounds real low, man. Mr. Bashir, you know when you press the Google link, you couldn't get in? Well, what did it say? Yeah, like it's you, man, because it sounds. Hey, can you guys hear Mr. Bashir clear?
No. Barely hear him.
Sounds like you from a distance. Like, actually, let me try Skype. I'll try Skype. That's okay. Cause I tried to bring him in the Google Hangout, man. It's like, man, it ain't work. It sounds like he's from a distance, man. Bring Mr. Bashir over. I'm trying to bring Spencer knowledge. I'm gonna bring Spencer in as well.
Bring in the knowledge, man.
Yeah, bring that Negro over here, man. Bring him over here.
Yeah, bring in the Yachty.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Bashir. Oh yeah, it's much better.
Yeah, now I can hear him.
Can you hear the other guys? Now, can you say something, Nahi?
Yes, Mr. Bashir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, cool.
All right, good.
There we go.
We're good now. We're good.
Yeah, Mr. Bashir, give us your take, Nahi. Give us your take again, because he wants to know.
Yeah, I was just wondering how Mr. Bashir felt about Anthony Joshua's performance against Charles Martin today.
Well, I mean, I've been telling these guys leading up to this fight what was going to happen. I told the guys what was going to happen, that Charles Martin just had not been in any fights that would prepare him for a fight. With
Anthony Joshua. I knew that he would not be prepared because leading up to his title fight, who did he fight? He said that Anthony Joshua was green, which he is green, but he had a lot of experience in those amateur fights. He put a lot of international guys in the amateur fights. So Joshua was better suited to fight that fight as opposed to Charles Martin. So I picked Joshua to win the fight in 5 rounds or less. And I've been saying that ever since this fight was made.
True indeed. Yeah. And another question I had for you. Upcoming fight with Vladimir Klitschko and Tyson, the rematch in Manchester. Who will be in the corner, sir?
That's a good question. That's a good question right there, Naheem.
That's a very good question. I don't know what the plan is. I haven't heard anything. Vladimir hasn't said anything to me about it. We talked on numerous occasions, and he hasn't said anything to me about who would be in the corner. But I did say to him, you cannot continue to do the same things and expect different results. I did say that to him. And I'll say that to anybody. You can't keep doing the same things and expect different results.
True indeed. True indeed. That's wisdom right there.
You know, and you know, I don't care what a person knows. Okay, it doesn't matter what a person knows. But you can know something, but if you don't have the application to apply it, then what you know is no good. Something is going wrong in that corner, and I've been telling him that for the longest. I told him that after the fight in New York, the Jennings fight. I saw it then. And then he goes into the Tyson fight with the same old drag, and look what happened. We ex-champions. So, you know, you gotta really listen. The problem with the young people today is that nobody listens to anything. You know, the older people, the more experienced people are talking, and nobody's listening.
Well, I mean, sometimes people, when they get to a certain level in their careers, they're kind of set in their ways, and they're comfortable with certain things. But it seems to me that Vladimir is not. I don't know if respect is the correct word to say, but it just seems that he doesn't really listen to Banks like he should. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
It's like he's the one that's in control in the corner and not Banks.
Well, perhaps that's why he never told me to be the trainer. Because
what do you say, sir?
Perhaps that's why he never chose me to be the trainer.
Mm-hmm.
One thing is certain: the boxer has got to respect the trainer fully, not 50%, not 70%. He has to fully trust the direction of the trainer, and he's got to respect him. Not saying that he's disrespectful to Jonathan Banks in a bad way, but his actions tell you what he thinks of Jonathan Banks, and he's not standing up and giving him that respect that's due to him, in my opinion.
Like, he's looking at him like, okay, I'm older than you, and I've accomplished a whole lot of things in this boxing game. What have you accomplished? Why should I listen to what you're saying when I'm the one that's with all the belts and all the accolades?
That's a good perspective to come from. You know, that's what I asked myself 1,000 times. Several times, I mean, after the passing of Emanuel Stewart, Vladimir Klitschko came into the gym when we arrived in training camp. Jonathan Banks and myself and Vladimir was there, and he said, last year, he said, you're the most experienced guy that I have left. You're the oldest guy in this training camp. You have the most experience in this training camp. So you have the most experience training heavyweights. So I'm going to choose you to be the trainer. And then suddenly, 7 days later, he came back to me and says, no, I think Jonathan Banks is going to be trained. So I don't know what happened to make him change his mind. I don't know to this day what happened. Nobody explained it to me. Nobody told it to me. I don't know what happened. But that's how it went down. That's exactly what happened. But he told me originally the trainer did 7 days later, suddenly he changed his mind. So I don't know what happened, what took place. But I just felt slighted because I felt that I had earned that position. You know, being that I had worked with Emmanuel Stewart for nearly 18 years I was with him. You know, I was there at Jonathan Banks when I met Jonathan Banks. Jonathan was 15 years old in the Crump Gym. I was training him in the Crump Gym. I trained him as a pro. So how does a man, in my mind, I asked the question, how does a man 30 years old assume the position of the lead trainer for the heavyweight champion of the world? He has never trained nobody. He had never trained nobody. So they said that, oh, Jonathan Banks had been trained by Emmanuel Stewart. But in my mind, I said it over and over again, and I'll say it to the day I die. Because a guy that's been a boxer does not allow him to just assume the role as a trainer. And I'm not saying this about Jonathan Banks. I'm saying this about all boxers. Because boxers come in to trainerships from a boxer's perspective, and then they try to train boxers, and they get it all wrong, most of them. Most boxers that train other boxers do a lousy job. I sat back and I watch, you know? So it's a different application. You can be a good boxer and be a lousy trainer. You know, you could be a lousy trainer and be a good boxer. But either or, it doesn't make sense to me that a guy 30 years old could assume the position of the trainer for the heavyweight championship of the world. I'd be a lie to say that it's all right for me. It's not all right for me, you know? I felt slighted when he did that. But I said, don't care if that's whatever you want. I mean, you know, I can't change a person's mind. I don't know what was in his mind when he did that. I just felt that Jonathan wasn't experienced enough at being a trainer to assume that position. I just felt that. That's what I felt, honestly. And I still feel that. That you, being a trainer, you have to go through the steps, the motions. You understand? You have to, and training boxers is a serious thing. And you have to go through the steps, go through the motions to get there. Not because somebody trained you, because Emmanuel Stewart trained you. So, yeah, I just thought I didn't understand it, and I still don't understand it. And it shows now that there's been a steady decline in Vladimir Klitschko's actions in that ring. He came through on the Pulev fight. You know, Pulev came through before. But if it came to a thing where there was some kind of science going on in the ring, where somebody had to think and set traps and do different things, I just don't think that Jonathan Banks or anybody his age is equipped like that to handle those kind of situations. In the Jennings fight, I never saw Vladimir. I would have had Vladimir cutting the ring off. The game plan would have been to cut the ring off and attack Jennings hard, really hard, in the first 2-3 rounds. Because if you notice, after the 3rd, 4th, 5th round, Jennings started to relax. He started getting loose. But in those first 3-4 rounds, he was very, very jittery. He was very jittery. And I would have had Vladimir to capitalize on that by cutting the ring, not following him around the ring the way he was doing. He was following him around. Jennings was running here, running there. Vlad never cut the ring off, never punched to the chest. I would have had him jabbing to the chest, you understand? And working the right hand behind it, landing the right hand anyway. But that never happened. Instead, the entire fight, Jonathan Banks told him, you're a better boxer than him, just use your jab. And I thought, no, this is not the kind of information that he should be getting at this time. I thought like that. Now, somebody else might have agreed with Jonathan, but I disagreed with it, you know?
Yeah, Mr. Bashir, but one thing about what you just said a while ago about cutting the ring off. Since Vladimir got with Emmanuel Stewart, I've never really seen him as a pressure fighter in that way, like cutting the ring off type of situation. I've never seen him really fight like that. He mostly fights off the jab and clinch, right hands, and things of that nature. Is that in his DNA?
I've said to Vladimir Klitschko on numerous occasions, I said, Vladimir, you've got to get back to the Vladimir Klitschko that fought Charles Shuford, Jamil McCline, Ray Mercer, Ross Purity, Layman Brucey. You've got to get back to that kind of Vladimir. You understand? And that involves risk. I would just give it to him like that. This is what I'm giving. I'm telling you what you need to do to win this fight. Now, you can go out there and change it if you want to, but I'm telling you up close and personal what you need to do to take charge of this fight. My thinking is, in the training camp, you got to condition a guy. Say, listen, we got to take chances. What's the difference? We got to take chances now to get the title back. So what's the difference? We got to take some chances to get that title back, because we're not going to get back that title back playing twiddly winks. That's for sure. So what's the difference in him taking a chance now to get the title back and taking a chance to keep the title that you already got? That's my thinking. I know there are 1,000 people in the world who might disagree with me, but I bet you there's about 1 million more that will agree with me, So I'm going with the law of averages. The average person that hear me speaking about this here and listen to me talking and listen to my planning, they're going to agree with me. I just think that you can't just put somebody in a position and wish on Aladdin's magic lamp and hope that this thing works out. Well, he's had Banks in there for 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 fights. I think he came in on the WAC fight, or right after the WAC fight. And what's been done? What's happening? Steady decline. So my thinking is that champions can't have people guessing. In my mind, despite the night with Anthony Joshua and this young man Charles Martin, Henry Tillman and the other trainer, Jamal, I think that they're going to be good trainers if they hang around this profession long enough. But you can't replace experience. You can't replace wisdom. You understand? I saw some critical mistakes that Charles Martin made soon as the bell rang. Critical mistakes. Critical mistakes that Charles Martin made as soon as the bell rang. What those mistakes were, I would not say here in this chat, because I'm not here to train other trainers. It seems to me that when I tell younger trainers things about my experiences, and I've got 46 years on the job, and most of the guys that I know who train boxers, they've always had a job. Very few of them have been full-time trainers, all right, like myself. Full-time trainers that went into boxing with both feet and took my chances, rolled my dice, rolled the dice to see where I would land at. Most of the guys that's in boxing to this day, they've got other occupations, they got other businesses. But my business is boxing, and I came in with both feet. So I saw some critical mistakes that this man Charles Martin made coming out the gate. So I'm thinking that you've got the heavyweight championship of the world, a valuable, valuable, valuable commodity. What it says, the most prestigious prize in the world of sports. Is that right? Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, for a long time.
True indeed. True indeed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's prestigious.
Prize in the world of sports. Is that right?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what it said. It says the most prestigious prize in the world of sports. So let me ask you something. Can you go to the NBA, the NFL? Can you go there guessing him in on? No. Because the owners of those teams are going to make sure they got somebody in there with the professionalism. They're going to make sure they got somebody in there who is proven, who has a proven resume. Am I right?
Yes, sir. And a lot of them don't really have elite football or basketball experience.
Right. But when the owners put them in there, the owners put them in there for what reason? Because they think that they can get results.
Exactly. They have that respect level that they could get the best out of the players.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying about boxing. Boxing is the laughing stock of the world. Why? Because it's a bastard sport. Nobody gives a shit. You know, a guy can train a 10-year-old amateur one week and see him in the corner with somebody the next week. You know what I'm saying? In a professional corner. So, in my mind, you can't come to the heavyweight championship with the little rascals in your corner. You know? You've got to have professionals, proven professionals. When Roberto Duran faced off with Sugar Ray Leonard, he had Ray Arcel, Freddie Brown, and Panama Lewis in that corner with him. All right? Ray Arcel, Freddie Brown, and Panama Lewis was in Roberto Duran's corner. You can't come to defend or try to gain the heavyweight championship with the little rascals in your corner. I saw a critical mistake that Charles Martin made from the very opening bell. And when I saw him come out the corner in that opening round, my mind went back to when I had been taught 30, 35 years ago about a southpaw and an orthodox boxer boxing. And I ain't just talking about defeat. Defeat is just one part of that. But the whole additive came to mind when I saw him come out the corner. I said, he's making a critical mistake right here. Easy results. That's why I chose him to only be in there for 5 rounds or less. And you see what happened. Why do you think the referee stopped the fight? Why do you think the referee stopped the fight?
Because he could see in his eyes that he didn't want to continue, man. And not to mention, he tried to get up during the 9.5 count, and that's not going to work.
Yeah, exactly. That first knockdown. Did you see the first knockdown? Did you see the look in his face when he got up?
Yep. He waited till 9 at the first knockdown, and he tried it again, and he just didn't want to fight anymore.
But look, boxing ain't rocket science, man. If you just watch two videos of 2 of their fights, watch how Joshua gets momentum into his shots, and compare it to how my guy pushes his punches. Like there's no, he's got no snap. There's no snap in his shots. None. Charles Martin, none. He's heavy-handed, so if he hits you, he can hurt you. But there's no snap.
And another thing, Beats, it seemed like they watched tape of him, and it looked like he was a one-handed fighter because Anthony Joshua was only really protecting himself against the left hand.
Man, he is a one-handed fighter. The guy is a one-handed fighter. Just look at the videotape. He's a one-handed fighter. He's one-handed. He hasn't developed his right hand. That's why I said leading up to this fight that Joshua is a two-handed fighter, and that Martin, for what I see, is only a left hand. He can only put a left hand. And I said I had not seen much from the right hand. And I said I still haven't seen much from the right hand. So that's something that Martin is young enough to develop. But you got to get something that's going to develop. You can't come to the big dance with the little rascals in your corner. You know, When I say that to say that
Can't come with the little rascals.
experience is what wins and loses fights. Everybody can watch it. Everybody knows. You understand? Everybody knows it and nobody knows. You know, you can't tell nobody anything. And I see flaws in trainership all over the world. Wherever I travel, right here in Ukraine, I see flaws, countless flaws, where you got guys that was teaching young kids how to box wrong. And they can't learn to teach because they're too arrogant. They're too proud to say, hey, look, teach me something. So I don't say nothing. I don't say jack. I don't say nothing. You know, they want to show what you know. You know, what did I say? I said that the fight would last, what, 5 rounds, am I right? He says, you'll be more. Hey,
yeah, man. I thought the fight would last a little bit longer.
No. I said 5 rounds are left, and I meant that.
Yeah, that's what I was on, 5 rounds, but it never even made it that far, and Martin was never actually in the fight.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. I saw a couple of half-hearted, what I call half-hearted punches that he threw. You know, he threw more like, I'm throwing this punch and I hope I land. Not weren't calculating the punching like, I got to calculate, snapping my jab, and I'm setting up my left hand, you understand? I didn't see that from him. It sounded like he was rolling the dice. Let me throw this punch and maybe I hit something. But I didn't see no calculation in there. In the little time that the fight went on, I didn't see no calculation. I didn't see no calculation. You know, he was just there waiting punches.
Well, it's a shame. Well, not for me because, you know, I'm celebrating the win, but, you know, it is how it is. One man's got to win. One man, you know, was superior in conditioning, in terms of trajectory and punching power. And, you know, there you go. That's boxing, man.
I looked at Martin at the win. He didn't look like he was in the best of shape to me. I don't care what he did in the training camp. He didn't look like he's in the best of shape to me.
No, of course he didn't. Of course he didn't.
The funny thing about that's the best shape he's ever been in.
Really?
No, it's not actually. In his earlier fights, he actually used to be a bit more toned. There's pictures of him where he's more toned in his earlier fights. I don't know what happened. If conditioning got away from him, or I don't know.
He was in there, and he gave a title.
Yeah, sorry guys. Someone's calling someone on Facebook. Someone needs to mute, bro.
I'm not on Facebook, so.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I said the heavyweight championship would change hands tonight, and it did just that.
Yeah, it did. Absolutely, man. Absolutely did.
Everybody gave Charles Martin too much credit.
Brother Bashir.
Yeah.
I wanna ask you about your charge, your cruiserweight. You say.
Yeah.
Am I right? Is he injured? Was he supposed to fight and then he got injured?
Yes.
When is he supposed to return to the ring?
Well, we were supposed to fight on the 23rd of April. And during the first week of sparring, one of his foot slipped out the ring. When the boxes were perspiring. So it was moist on the ring, and the foot slipped out the ring. And it caused him to bruise his shin, the calf, and the inside of one of the knees.
Okay.
There was a big bruise there, and my suggestion to him was, hey, no sense in trying to go through with this fight. You know, so we just sit back. We're the #1 contender.
Mm-hmm.
Time you see Usyk in the ring, it'll be for the world championship. We're gonna whoever wins the fight next between Steve Cunningham and pressed up Glowacki.
Yeah.
Has to sign the fight Usyk in 90 days.
True indeed. That was going to be my next question. What are your thoughts on that fight, and who do you think that should get the victory?
On paper, Glowacki should win it because he's a tough, young fighter. Stevie Cunningham, on the other hand, is an old, crappy fighter.
Mm-hmm.
But he's been at heavyweight for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
He's been walking around 218, 219, 220, if that. So now suddenly you got a guy 39 years old that's got to drop back down to cruiserweight.
Yep.
After 3 years up at heavyweight, and he's been in some brutal fights up there at heavyweight too. I mean, it wasn't no cakewalk up at heavyweight. He's been in some tough fights up there. Tyson Fury,
Thomas Adamek,
Mansour,
the Mansour fight. 2 fights with Thomas Adamek. So he's been in some fights up there at cruiserweight, at heavyweight, and now he's dropping back down. He's dropping back down. It's not
he's gonna have a lot of problems. He's gonna have a lot of problems with Glowacki, and let me tell you why. Before he moved up to when he was at cruiser, he was getting floored a whole lot in his last few fights. He was like, and he went up because he was probably having problems making the weight. As you get older, it's not going to get no easier to fight in the cruiserweight division. Moving back now.
It's not going to be easy, I expect Glowacki to fight on paper, but not unless Stevie Cunningham going in and outfox him, outslick him. And I expect Glowacki to win in the fight. Because of age, because of wear and tear. Stevie's been there a long time, and he's been in some tough fights. So I expect Glowacki.
Yeah. Even though I think there's like 3 fights up there in heavyweight that he lost or got a drawing that I think he should have got the victory. Like against Tsar Glasov, I think he should have got the victory there. Against Thomas Adamek, I think he should have got the victory there. Against Antonio Tarver, I think he should have got the victory there. But he's kind of been on the wrong end of the judges, losing end of the judges for some of those fights.
I thought Tarver might have shaded it.
Yeah, you got to work with him. He beat Glasgow. He won that fight, and they robbed him.
Yeah.
They robbed him. He beat the Adamek fight, and they robbed him. I thought he fought Adamek twice. Didn't he fight Adamek twice?
I think he fought Adamek as a cruiser as well. I think he fought Adamek as a cruiser, then he fought him later on as a heavyweight.
Well, he got a job. He beat Glasgow. That's why I look at that when the Glasgow fight. When he lost to Martin, I was mad because somebody up there was kind of like that. He lost him on his shot too. But I think that he's gonna lose this fight to Glowacki. I think Glowacki on paper wins the fight. But Stevie never ceases to make it. He's a resilient guy. He's tough. He has a fighter's mentality. Here's a guy that came in the boxing late. But He's a tough Philadelphia fighter. So if Rocky goes out there making fundamental mistakes, he outpoint him and take the title. Whatever the case is, the seconds wait for the winner. And the winner has to come up and say, you know, I'm going to fight you. If they don't ask the title, then they're going to strip them. So I just think that we just going to lay back and wait for the title. I think that the cruiserweight division is a highly underestimated division. Highly underestimated.
Yeah, I agree. But you need that crossover star. Usyk might be that guy who cleans up all the belts. So that's up to you in that. You know, you're a great trainer on it, so we'll find out, innit?
Yeah, I take pride in this training thing. It's my life, you know. And I take pride into it. I don't want to go out there and represent boxing in a bad light. I don't want to go out there and be some kind of buffoon. I saw this guy out there, this guy Hunter, boxing, the guy Selby. What a boring fight. When I was watching that fight, I was thinking about Samuel Sanchez, Azuma Nelson, Prince Nassim Muhammad. I'm thinking about those other fellas that they could have a face back in the day. They could have got knocked out inside of 3 rounds. Both of them. Selby and the guy Hunter. They showed me nothing. In the featherweight division, what? Danny Man Lopez, you know. Oh man, there's so many names I can come up that would have hurt those guys. You know, did you see the fight?
Yeah. Y'all see it, right? Everyone saw it. Now you saw it, right? Now Beats? Guess they didn't say nothing. I guess they don't.
What you say about the Lee Selby fight? Go ahead again.
You saw the Selby fight?
Yeah, I saw it, man.
What's your take?
Good fight, but I think the referee was a little too involved. He basically, to me, this is what I observed. To me, before the fight even started, they were talking about Hunter's disqualifications. All right, somebody muted themselves. Okay, before the fight even started, they were talking about Hunter's disqualifications. So it's kind of like his reputation was preceding him. All the commentators, that's all they could talk about. How many times he's been disqualified and things of that nature, and what a undedicated fighter he is, and how he doesn't have the mental game and things of that nature. So I think once he dropped Lee Selby, the referee was on him. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the punches that the referee was warning him for, took a point for, and what almost disqualified him for, I don't think they were that low. You know what I'm saying? This was not a Joseph Abeko situation here going on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I agree with you.
And I think it kind of got him out of his game. But you know, when you're fighting overseas, these are the things you're gonna have to deal with as a boxer. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to be mentally strong. But I definitely believe that the referee was a little too involved in the actual fight, and I think he affected it in a way.
You gotta let them know in the training camp you're going overseas. So you gotta have that mentality like, hey, fuck it, whatever happened.
Yep.
Well, I got some inside information on that. I was talking to my friend who was at the fight. And he felt like they got treated, like Eric Hunter's people got treated badly. And I was like, what do you expect? You're the weight fighter. So he wanted to be on the media workout. Eric Hunter was upset with Eddie Hearn because he wasn't in the media workout. And then his family and people were watching, they didn't have tickets for their seats. So they had to sit in seats. And when other people came, they had to move out them seats. So when Eric Hunter lost, the whole of his entourage obviously left. And it's like they just feel like they didn't get treated that way. And I was like, well, what would you expect? He was complaining about the referee. And I was like, that's what happens when you fight away, man. I mean, like you said, Mr. Bashir, you see what you just said there was perfect. They didn't prepare their minds, but that's what happens when you fight away.
That fight wasn't right.
And this is something that they could have been hawking on 5-6 weeks before the fight.
But you see,
there should have been people in his corner, people in his entourage, and say, okay, let's go out to get this thing straightened out now. Just contact Eddie Hearn and say, Eddie Hearn, this is where my people are sitting at. This is where my people are sitting at. Stuff, you know, and make sure my people doesn't see me.
The referee done a bad job.
I'm talking about guys later, man. And then tomorrow, I'm looking for you guys tomorrow.
Hey, we're getting up to Bradley and Pacquiao, but you go on, Mr. Bashir, tomorrow. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna call you guys and you let me know what happened with Bradley and Pacquiao in the morning, all right?
All right, Mr. Bashir. Thanks for coming over, Mr. Bashir.
Hey man, thank all you guys, man. Thank all you guys. And tomorrow, you and I gonna get together and get this this Google information set up.
Yeah, we're gonna hook you up real good.
all right,
Mr. Bashir. All right, man. Take care, man.
All right. Peace, Elder.
No, take care, man. Peace, man. Hey, Beats. Go ahead, Beats. Go ahead, Beats.
The referee impeded and interfered with Hunter's body attack. That was part of his strategy for the fight. He's throwing a lot of short body punches in there. And the referee went and messed with him, took points away. I don't think Hunter wanted to throw back down there. He threw it like I didn't like it. I didn't like it personally. I didn't like it. I wasn't impressed with that.
No, I wasn't impressed with that either. The wrong referee to do that fight, man. That referee killed the fight for me. You know, I think he killed the fight for me. I agree with you 100%. You know what I mean? I didn't like the way it was. Let me call Spencer Fury and see what Spencer was. I tell you what, yeah, like.
And another thing, man, there was a couple times Selby was landing a lot of kidney shots and shots behind the head, and he never was warned.
Yeah. But that's what it is when you fly away. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, they're not making you feel comfortable. They know you're a threat. You're the #1 contender. They ain't gonna make you feel comfortable. That's what happened, Mr. Bishop. See what Mr. Bishop? They weren't prepared for that, man. What do you think? They're gonna open up a gold road for you? Come on, man. They don't make it feel uncomfortable for you, man.
Of course. And that's in any country you go in. It's not just any you fight away from home. They're not gonna roll out the red carpet, man.
Man, that's why Mike McCallum is my favorite fighter, man. He went over the world and bust people's ass.
Yeah, man. Good. That's what Michael's all about, man.
Yeah. They wasn't making him feel comfortable in Italy and France or wherever he was fighting.
Nah, we go Spencer Fury, man. Yo, Spencer.
Where's the yard there?
Yeah.
Too many short shots. Calm down, I can't hear you.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, understand. Yeah, go ahead, Spencer. Give us your take, because you was there, yeah?
I was there, I'm still here now.
You still here now? Tell us your take on give us your take on what's going, what everything and Joshua, and just give us on the atmosphere. Give us your take, man.
What shot did I say that was going to done the dance?
Yeah, you told me. I agree with you. Yeah, you told me it was going to be done. Yeah, as soon as he takes a punch.
Right. Okay. I mean, people. It was good. He looked a lot more composed. Looked a lot more serious. I think the best thing that ever could happen to him was sprinting into that rough and tumble cat dog back a street William Ali fight with Anthony Joshua with Dylan White. That raised Anthony Joshua's game. He looked very composed. He was blocking shots. There wasn't a lot of slip in him. And that's what I think he said in his game plan. That's what the movie said a little bit. I haven't seen no head movement. But regardless of that, he was very alert. His hands were up, so he didn't have to move his head because he blocked the shots. You know what I mean? So to me that was a very good performance, because a lot of people, as you remember yesterday, he was at the weigh-in yesterday, DJ, and a lot of people were a bit nervous about this fight.
Yeah, Glenn McCrory was nervous, man. He was thinking about, is this too early for him and this, and a lot of people were. He made it look like it was easy, innit?
Well, it did make it look like it's easy because it was vicious, because usually and Joshua doesn't. That was a clean battering, and you know what I mean. He cut his cheek as well when he went there.
Yeah, how did he cut his cheek? Yeah, how did he cut his cheek?
It was the right hand shot. You know what I mean? Kind of, you see, like when a guy gets hit with a shot and then you get cut from it. It's pretty similar to like when Sugar Ray Leonard fought Donald Alone in 1988. That was November 1988, sorry, and he gets caught with the right hand in the 4th round, and the right hand was so hard that it kind of pulled his skin and tore like the top of his nose. And this it was like Joshua threw the shot, and I don't even think it hit his chin. I think it hit the side of his head and just ripped the skin, and he got cut underneath his chin, underneath his cheek. So and listen, I don't know, like all them Yankee boys were out there calling out Anthony Joshua like he ain't shit. They all got to recognize that this guy's for real. He's only going to improve, and there should be no rush with him. But you know what? He's fancying me with that punch fight. He's fancying me with any of the champions right now.
Yes.
Because he's got landed on you. You land it on you. That's your free paper bam to a cinder.
Hey, listen, bro. Let me real quick here because I saw some of the guys in the hangout want to give you a question. There's the Eric Hunter fight, bro. That thing's bothering me, bro. That referee, the low blow. What's your take on the whole scenario? Like, I feel like, I feel they've done him wrong, bro. Like, I feel like the referee was too involved. And Lee Selby, what's that?
Oh, Lee Selby. You know what? I didn't really see the full Selby fight because, like, I saw the knockdown, and then I was backstage. I was interviewing Jamie McDonald, and then when I come out, and I went back in, I interviewed a couple of other boys, and then, like, I was working as well, so it's not like
Yeah.
grab anything for the podcast. So, and I got that, so that's all great and blessed. So.
Okay, fair enough. Didn't say, yo, guys in the hangout, Beats. Now you got a question for Spencer?
Yeah, man, your boy I win to them, man. But yo, what do you think is going to be Anthony Joshua's next move? How do you think he fares against the other heavyweight champions?
Well, yeah, Beats. I don't think there's any rush for him to fight the other heavyweight.
That's Natty. That's Natty, by the way, Spencer. But go on.
That's Natty. All right, big up. Because he just arrived. Do you know what I mean? We can build those other fights because you still got to be realistic to all that. The fact that he's 17 fights in now, that's still to be a novice. You understand? Right. So
the winner of Parker and Takam would be a good opponent for him, or
who?
The winner of Parker and Takam.
Yeah. Well, they're kind of there because they're number one and two contenders right now. So he could fight those, and he's very victorious with those guys. You know what I mean? He's got the punch power, and he looks like he's getting a bit more of a better boxing brain because he's jabbing, he's parrying. He looked real. He looked real today, man. So.
All right, cool. Beats. Question for Spencer. Boxing beats and rhymes. I guess Beats is on. Beats must be doing something, bro. Spencer,
okay.
Hey Spencer, man. Hey, listen over there, bro. I tell you what, yeah. When's the parade gonna be? Because you know there's gonna be a parade, bro. It has to be.
I don't know.
He said, hey, Eddie Hearn said they're gonna open it up on. He's gonna have a fight at Wembley Stadium. They're looking at next fight.
Yeah, they're looking at June. If you go on Facebook, you'll see I've done the live. I've done the interview. I've filmed it on YouTube.
Let me go. I'm on it right. I'm on it right now.
YouTube. If you go on my Facebook page, it's on there, so you'll see it. You know what I mean? I've recorded all of that for you guys, guys. So
the post. That's the post. That's the post press conference right now. Yeah.
Yeah, post. Yeah.
How much is? How long is it? What can I put it on my channel? Hey, nice one, Spencer. Spencer G. Yeah, I'm gonna back that, bro. Yeah. I'm on that, bro. I'm on that, Spencer. Hey, Spencer, show him beer love. Hey, Spencer, man. Hey, for the people listening, Spencer, tell the people, because it's like we've got like 12 or 20 something people listening. Tell them how they can find you on your podcast and thing, man.
Yeah, man. Ringside Toe to Toe is on iTunes or on Radio Bank. It's the highest rated boxing podcast in the world. I'm grateful for everyone who goes in and tunes in. The hashtag Toe to Toe is on Sky website and also on Sky on demand. You just tweet your questions in. Just go hashtag Toe to Toe. Tweet your questions in. Tweet the questions in, and I'll answer them on the show. You can ask me anything. Everything's head top, so I don't look at anything. You can throw anything at me historically or up to date stuff, and we'll answer it to the best. I mean, we know boxing, we follow boxing, and we know knowledge. That's it.
No doubt, man. Thanks, Spencer, man. Hey,
all right, man. Big up, yeah?
Yeah, man. Take care, Spencer. Thanks for coming over.
Nice, yeah.
All right, peace, man. The Spencer Fearing people, man. Hey, I was going to call Henry Tillman, but you know what? I think we should hear the post-press conference, guys. So sit back, relax, and then see what Anthony Joshua, the new IBF heavyweight champion of the world, has to say. Actually, it's quite low.
What you say now?
Nah, it's quite low. I was gonna play. I was playing the thing, but hey, you know I'm gonna call. I was looking to call Henry Tillman. You know, Henry Tillman's over there. Let me call Henry Tillman, innit?
Yeah, call him.
Yeah. Beats, you there? You there, Beats? Me and Nat are terrorizing everything. And me and Natty tear up with remember Natty when we talked to Tiggy? What his name there? We talked to what's his name? The one who knock out the boy, knock out Mike Jones.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Why is his name missing me right now? Randall Bailey.
Yeah. We talked to Randall Bailey, man. Let me see what's in. I'm gonna see what Henry told me. If he picks up or not. I don't think that he's not available, you know. Is he available? Nah, he's not available, bro. It's unavailable, man. That's a shame, bro. Let me see if Charles Martin's available still. He might have gone to the hospital, you know. He might go to. Huh? He might have gone to the hospital for real.
Charles Martin gone to the hospital.
I won't. He got that cut. You see where he did that? He just was wondering what happened to his face. He got this big cut on his face, man. He got a big plaster on his. Yeah, he's available, you know. Let me call him. Let me call the ex-chef. Whether he picks up or not is another thing, though, isn't it? Nah, the window's closed, you know. So you can't close, bro. Spencer Fury, everyone come over, man. The show live. Alright, so when's Pacquiao on this Pacquiao and the King fight? When is he fighting him? Where's Pacquiao? What time Pacquiao's coming on?
You know that
what y'all Negroes talk about, man?
It's probably on right now.
You just miss Spencer, man. You just miss Spencer Fury, bro.
Oh, I miss Spence.
Yeah, you miss Spencer.
Damn, man, I didn't want to miss Spence. I wanted to flame Spence up, man. I really want to talk to that nigga, man. I was talking to my little cousin, man. Damn.
Yeah, go on, Natty. Hey, wait, yeah, Natty, go on. When's it coming on? Are you watching it now? You gonna watch it, Natty?
I'm watching it tomorrow, man. I gotta go to work early in the morning, fam. So I'm not gonna stay up for it. But it's probably on right now.
It's 2 in the morning.
Nah, it's only 9. My nigga, it's only 9. It ain't on yet, Natty. It probably won't come on for another 2 hours.
You know, pay-per-view fights start like early, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to top.
Yeah, I know, but it probably won't start for at least another hour, my nigga.
It's 8 o'clock already, man.
It's 8. Well, it's 9 where I'm at. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It probably won't start till. It probably won't start till 10 my time. Your time 9. Probably another hour.
Yeah, them because on the pay-per-view they show you some of them early fights, man. So that's why it gets started earlier than it would be on HBO. Them HBO fights start at 9. Yeah. But when it's on pay-per-view, they get started early. You get to watch some of them fights when it's like 3 people in the auditorium.
Fair enough. I'm just gonna wait for somebody to tell me the fight's on. I'm not gonna jump out my shoes and go watch people the buck.
I'm going to Top Rank right now.
Yeah, I got a site that upload that shit immediately, man. EJ know it. All the best fights.
Yeah.
All the best fights get uploaded immediately, so I see it early in the morning when I get off from work.
Man, you might miss something, yeah, but hey, I understand it. You go what? But
yeah, man. I gotta be there at 3 a.m., fam.
That nigga Natty gonna put in a hard 8 hours. He gonna come home and enjoy a fight, and I ain't mad at him because that's the best way to do it.
Yeah,
come home and enjoy that fight.
You just saw the future right there, man. You know what I'm saying?
See, Natty, that's why you a real nigga, my brother. You take your black ass to work, take care of your motherfucking kids, and you get no credit, man. You give the black man no credit for that hard work he do.
That's it, man. That's all it's about, B.
All it's about, my nigga. It's all it's about.
Let's see. I'm on top right now. Usually they have the link for the pre-fight. Hey, guess
man, where that sellout Chris Caban at, man?
Hey,
on the flame him up all night.
Chris came over and then like I was doing something and he just jumped. Chris,
that nigga's a sellout. Beast is a traitor. Arrow's a traitor. I hate all y'all niggas right now, man.
What you talking about, son? What you talking about?
I'm just fucking around. I'm just joking.
We still live. Where Boxing Beats and Rhymes at, man?
That nigga Beast is there, man.
Hey, the undercard's live, by the way, people. Undercard's live. Let me show you the undercard's live.
They knocked him out at half pace, you know.
Was that?
There he is.
I'm watching it. At half pace. He didn't even get out of first gear.
What are you watching?
AJ and the Martin.
Yeah, he's watching fucking Anthony Johnson. Beast is loving that shit, yo. Loving it.
He didn't even get. He didn't need to get out first.
Hey, I'm watching it like 3 times already because it's like, bro, you're right. He didn't get warmed up.
Nah, he didn't. He didn't even get into it. Neither one of them got into that. Like B said, neither one of them got into that first gear. It was just some.
Nah, you start far away from the mic, so I don't know what you're doing over this way.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, that's better. Go on.
What I was saying was, I agree with Beats. Neither one of them got out of their fucking first gear. It was some humbug shit he knocked them out with. He knocked them out with a lazy ass right hand.
No. Martin fought at his left. That's the best. He can't do any better against AJ.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Look. Forget this American.
Ben, stop trying to give Martin credit.
No, let me say Forget this American English thing. There's American heavyweights who fight better than that. So forget that. He was at his limit. He can't do any better. Can't do any better against Joshua. And that's that.
Then the beats.
Man, listen. Is it my turn to go?
Right.
Motherfuck Joshua. Motherfuck EJ. Motherfuck Beats.
Already, man. Like, I mean, boxing analysis now. People they don't tune in to hear that, man.
Man, I'm just joking, man. We having fun, man. We having fun, bro.
You've done that to death already, man. You've done that to death.
Alright, you want me to be serious now?
But we leave that now. You mean you said that to death now.
Alright, so you want me to be serious then?
No, not be serious. I'm saying
you want my serious.
You've overplayed the fuck Joshua thing now. Alright, we've heard it. We've got that.
Alright, so you want my serious analysis?
No, I didn't say you have to be. I'm just saying you overplayed that.
Alright, I'm gonna give you my serious analysis now. Fuck Joshua. That's my serious analysis. I don't like Joshua. But he's not a bum. That's all I can give you.
Umar, man. Umar, you sound like New York Ruckus. Uncle Ruckus.
Oh, no, don't call me Uncle Ruckus, bro. I'm not no Uncle Tom, man.
I'm not Uncle Tom. You be is this the way you hate?
Damn, Ben, you hardcore, B. What a blood clot y'all deal with, man.
Hating hard, bruv. Nah, he's hating hard. There's no recovery. He's just a hard. Umar's just a hard hater, bruv. Like, I've never. Like, you won't give the brother no.
But EJ, you know you left Ben out there, man. You was rocking with Martin at first, and you left Ben all by himself.
Hey, listen. You hear what Spencer said. You hear what Spencer said, bro? It's hard to go. When you saw what I saw, it's hard to go against him. You get me? I saw the shit, bro. I could see it. He had the glow up beats. He had the glow of him like Mike Tyson. Yeah? Who that? He had a glow like Mike Tyson, bro.
Yaga.
I'm still here. Y'all hear me? Natty. Yo.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Hello? What's everyone bouncing for?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, he had the glow of him like Mike Tyson, man. Who go against him?
I'm like,
Nat, you on phone?
Yeah, Nat, you're on the phone, bro.
He's on the phone.
I'm here.
Yeah, I said he had the glow about him like Mike Tyson, Bridget. I'm not gonna go against him, Nat. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. I wasn't gonna go against him either, B.
Nah,
not at all.
He's the flavor. Man, sometimes, like, hey, one guy called me now, yeah, my friend, yeah. We talk boxing. Call me, he's upset. Why are you upset? Oh, they're bigging up Joshua, this, that, the other. Goes, yeah, what? Oh, it's like they forgot about Fury. Bro, I'm for you. This is good for boxing. He's just hating. I'm going, bro, we get more press conferences. This is going to be great for British boxing. He goes, no, but what about Fury? Fury has to represent. Fury has the chance to represent. If he knock out Klitschko, that's big. That's huge, man. Knock out Klitschko in England, shit. That's massive, innit? Knock out Glad, innit, Beats? Take back the spotlight, innit?
He's not going to knock Glad out, man. Fury's not that type of puncher. So, like, no matter what anyone says in the heavyweight division, unless, like, you box flawlessly like Ali, you got to stop people in the heavyweight division to really, like, the big guys. When people look at big guys, they're expecting somebody to land on their ass. That's what they're expecting. And Jimmy don't really bang like that, you know?
I mean, that's what makes the heavyweight division so attractive, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. One punch knockouts makes it great, man. Makes it great. But at the end of the day, none of these niggas is Muhammad Ali. None of them. None of them is as great as the Great One.
Well, Ali, look, man. Joshua's got a chance to be one of the.
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare say the wrong thing. Don't say the wrong thing.
Man, look, I'm telling you, Joshua's got a chance to be one of the all-time greats.
Yes,
well, you can say that, but that's a mistake to say. But don't you dare compare to the Great One, man.
You need to bow
down to the Great One.
You need to bow down.
No. I don't. First off, I bow down to no man.
I don't do hero worship. If somebody has an argument of why he could be better than, I don't care, Louis Ali. There's no hero.
First of all, I'm gonna flame that whole statement you just made up. I'm flaming it. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead. Make your statement, B.
Right? Ali is a great athlete, a great man, but he's just flesh and blood. Right? He done what he did in his time period. Look, Joshua isn't at the moment. He's miles away from being an Ali. But if people are speculating that, they can do that. They can do that.
All right, my turn now. Yeah. The silliest shit I've ever heard in my life is what you alluded to.
What? Are you crazy?
Don't you dare. No, let me finish. It's my turn now. Don't you dare ever in your life say that Joshua is anywhere near coming to the great Cassius Clay, the great Muhammad Ali. He'll never be there. He'll never reach those platitudes. He'll never beat a guy like George Foreman. It'll never happen. Stop it.
Jimmy Young beat
Stop it.
Jimmy Young beat George Foreman and floored him twice.
All right. I don't give a fuck.
In Puerto Rico, Jimmy Young floored George.
He'll never be Joe Frazier. He'll never be Sonny Liston. He'll never be Sonny Liston. I'll run through the names. Don't try to stop on George Foreman. I'll run through the names. He'll never be.
Hey, I'm muting my mute. Umar's getting us in there. Umar, stop interrupting Beats. Where's he gone?
Bruh, I was still talking. I got interrupted, Negro.
Shut up, man. You're muted. You keep talking, you get muted all the time. Where Beats gone? See, Beats bounced, Umar. You made Beats go, man.
I don't give a shit if Beats want to run from the conversation. That ain't my fault.
Umar, man, come on, man. You can't be doing that. This is live hangout. You can't do that to a brother on the live show. The live show, man, you gotta give people respect, man. Come on, man. We're all brothers out here. Like, we were just talking boxing. You can't
First of all, I didn't know we were live. I thought we were just talking.
We're still live, man. Everyone's listening.
I didn't know we were live. First of all, I didn't know we were live. So apologies for that, because I thought it was just us talking.
No, man. It's a live hangout.
Live and direct, man.
Yeah, you flamed
up.
I
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
He's bounced, man. He's not gonna argue with you. You're over talking him, man. I mean,
I want to call the Negro back, man.
Come back, yo.
He ain't gonna come back.
I didn't know we were live.
Yeah, he ain't gonna come back. He ain't gonna come back. You heard him already. You was over talking him. I was trying to mute you to let him speak, and now he's gone. He ain't gonna come back. So that's it. And Henry,
you did mute me. You did mute me.
Yeah, too late. I muted you too late before Beats this freaking bounced. You know what I mean? He gone, man. Gone like the wind. Gone.
Call the Negro on his cell phone, man. You got a cell phone number. Call him up.
I ain't gonna miss your Beats, man. Cause they ain't gonna come over. You upsetting him. You can't. You're trying to have a civil conversation. You're just shouting over bloody.
Bro, because I don't want to, bro. I didn't know we were live, but my point still stands. I don't want to hear that.
How you gonna say never in your life? Come on, man. You can't say that. Never in your life. Come on, man. You can't say.
Never in my life. What? Never in my life. What?
Yo, you know, those statements can't be made, man. Because guess what? They said Ali would never be as great as Joe Louis. They say Joe Louis would never be as great as Jack Johnson. You know, you never know what could happen, man. At this moment, is he as great as Ali? Hell no. But you never know what could happen.
I don't think. I mean, yeah, you're right. You never know what's going to happen. Fair enough. But in my opinion, he'll never come close to Muhammad Ali. Never.
Oh, do that, man. You can't.
We're just talking about boxing, right? We're not talking about outside the ring and being an icon and things like that.
Boxing. I
Okay.
mean, because you can't expect a man to live up to Muhammad Ali outside the ring. Can't expect that. So just boxing. Just boxing. Just boxing.
Yeah, but you said never in your life. I said you said that to boxing beat some rhymes, bro. That's hard, Umar. Never. I mean, you got to
Hey, I'm not a believer. You know I'm not a believer in Joshua, and I'm gonna keep banging on the drum that Joshua is not that good.
But the Beats' statement is like, what now? You
Bruh,
just
I didn't know we were live, bro. If I would know we were live, I wouldn't have been that tall.
I sent you the link. We live. You flaming up Beats.
No, bro. We were live hours ago, but I left to talk to my cousin for like an hour, and I came back. I thought you guys were just politicking.
I'm not even getting into it.
Bro, I just thought you guys were just politicking, bro. I didn't know you were still live. If I'd have known that, I wouldn't have, you know.
Yeah, well. Hey, what people saying in the chat? If they're gunning you up, Umar, you're getting flamed up.
I don't care. Tell them to come after me, man. I'll be in England soon, motherfuckers. I'll be in England soon. Come see me.
These Americans are not easy work. Yeah, I agree, bro. HBO is look, everyone's the people are going to HBO to watch the Pacquiao fight right now. I don't know if it's on right now. I'm not uploading the press conference as we speak. The Joshua and Wilder press conference, man. Over there. We had loads of people over here, man. My friends over here snoring. Manny Pacquiao. So what's the predictions before we go? Pacquiao Bradley. Anyone?
I'm going with Bradley. Bradley, unanimous decision. Bradley.
That's it. There you go. Umar.
I got Bradley unanimous decision as well, but I don't want to hear no excuses after the fight about Bradley's ankle hurt or anything. I want Bradley to just win this fight.
Let me try to call that bit. Let me call Beats so you can apologize. You gonna apologize?
Yeah, I'm about to call Beats on Skype right now, man. You don't need to do it. I'm gonna do it.
He's on Skype. He's come off. I'm gonna call him in this thing. If you're gonna apologize, then
I ain't gonna apologize to him, but I want him to come back on.
Nah, come on. You will apologize, bro. You will apologize and kiss his feet like I told you to.
Nah, nigga, I'll never do that.
Yeah, Beats. Umar's gonna apologize. Come back on, man.
Alright.
I see. There you go. I see. There you go.
Nigga, yo, bro, you just lied to a grown man because I can apologize.
Nigga, just apologize, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's apology because you're live on air, Umar. You can't flame boxing beans up. You're talking to the boxing encyclopedia. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah, well, I must be the boxing thesaurus.
Hey, EJ, stop instigating, man. You're making it worse.
I was about to bounce. You know, I was about to bounce, and Umar goes call him. So that's.
I mean, I got love for my brother Beats and all. I do got love for him, but I don't know about this apology shit.
Yeah, let's kiss the feet, and that's it, man. That's all you have to do.
Nah, nigga, nah. EJ's making it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
Bow down, sucker.
EJ, love it, yo.
Everyone needs to bow down, sucker, to the boxing. Because the thing is, yeah, if you let Beats talk, Beats will dismantle Umar's fucking whole position. And I was waiting to hear that, but Umar's loud, bro. Loud, brash American. You know what I'm saying, that he's too loud, bro. He won't let Beats get a word, get a
Yo, this nigga EJ, you hear him, Mary? This nigga EJ has no faith in me. He said this guy's gonna dismantle me, destroy me. No faith in the kid. No faith in your boy, man, whatsoever. No faith.
Umar, you know already, yeah, that Umar Beats was gonna shut it down, bro. But you just want to be loud and well. That's how you know you're gonna get flamed up, and you know it's coming. You know it's coming, bro.
Oh my God.
DJ's hilarious, bro.
On the mod, you know.
Oh, man. Let me see what's going on in there. Let me see this packet. Good pizza.
Beats is there. I just heard him.
Really? Nah, he ain't here yet.
Oh, maybe that was Natty.
Nah, that's my friend's now, man. But it's been man. This is a whole boxing night, bro. Let me see this Pacquiao joint. Let me see what's going on with Pacquiao team. Pacquiao.
Yeah, man. You know who I wanted to see on that Pacquiao undercard? That 17-year-old that Floyd Mayweather Senior is training.
Devin Haney.
Yeah. That's the Thingy Haney. What's his name again?
Haney.
Devin Haney.
Yeah,
New money.
You can
new money. Yeah, my nigga New Money.
I watch him on YouTube. He's okay.
Bro, my nigga New Money, 16 years old, turning pro out here, bro. It's real out here.
Oh, there it is. Backyard fight. Where beats at? Where boxing beats at? Yeah, he ain't coming over, man. He ain't coming over. He knows Umar ain't gonna kiss the feet. He realized Umar ain't gonna kiss the feet. That's what it is.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
I mean, I don't mean kiss the feet. I mean bow down, sucker. That's what I mean.
That won't happen either. That won't happen either.
Royalties in the house. Oh yeah, the Pacquiao fight's on, man. The undercard's on right now.
I mean, I'll be respectful to my brothers.
Yo, EJ.
But I'm not kissing no ass.
Yo, what a big dirty snore going in our background, King.
That's not Bridget, but Bridget's clapped that me and him ordered a pizza just before the fight. Yeah, we were eating the pizza, and Atu. Fuck, you know. Atu. Yeah, the snore is killing me. We're digging a hole in the ground.
He's out cold. He's out cold, bro.
Atu's digging a hole in the ground, bro. There you go.
Let him sleep, man. Let the man sleep.
Natty could hear it in the background. Natty just digging a hole. You get me? That sound like some drilling and shit. Where beats at? Oh, hey, who else would be cool? Man, let's get some fight. Hey, you know what I can call? Freddie Pennington. Ain't it, Natty? You know about Freddie Pennington? You know him, Natty?
Yeah. Didn't he kick Marquez's ass?
Yeah. Let me call Freddie Pennington, man. Cause Freddie's always up in my group, man. Well, he's in Miami, man. Freddie. Where Beats? Beats come back yet?
Not yet.
Huh?
Not yet.
No, not yet. Now you scared him off, man. No, not you. Sorry, Uber scared him off.
Because I'm not gonna kiss Joshua's ass. Not gonna.
You need to kiss Joshua's ass, Beats his ass, and you need to get 2 slaps from me for talking shit. So you need to get.
Not gonna happen. Never happen.
Hey, like Joshua said, chat shit you get back.
There you go. Beats is back.
All right, Beats, give Umar 2 slaps for me. Hey, Beats.
Go ahead, Beats. Let Beats make his point, man. Let Beats make his point, man.
Because you know Beats things, Boxing Encyclopedia was gonna dismantle you. Go ahead, Beats.
All right, fair enough. I'm gonna mute and let Beats do his thing. I'm gonna mute right now.
It's like Jimmy Young. No fight is unbeatable. Like Jimmy Young beat George Foreman, and records are there to be eclipsed, are they or not? Like I don't like. Look. I understand people are going to treasure him to that crazy level, but the like saying nobody can. That's just crazy. You know? He's flesh and blood. If there's another boxer who's better than him, that's what it is. That's what it is. Doesn't matter what color they are or whatever. If they're better, they're better. That's life. You know. You don't hold up people like I don't hold up people like like they're just immortalized forever. No, you're a human. You do your stint. Yeah, even if someone does become a better boxer, he's still a great. No one's ever gonna forget his contribution. But the fact that you can make a debate that there's no room for no one else, it's just I don't see. Look, what's the point of discussing boxing then? You might as well just leave it as it is, and that's that.
I mean, there's decades and generations. Is this decade a weak generation? I don't know, but I know that Joshua is one of the top players.
Yo, EJ, can I make a statement real quick? And this got nothing to do
with you got the video in the background, right? Someone's got the video in the background. Yeah. Yo, I know Joshua.
EJ.
Someone's got a video in the background playing. Who is it? Let me see who it is.
Yo, EJ.
Yeah. Go on.
Let me make a statement. This got nothing to do with BCU. This is nothing against you guys. Man, Stuart Little in your comment section talking shit. Man, listen, Stuart. You ain't doing shit over there, kid.
Who's that, Stuart? Dr. Doolittle.
Dr. Doolittle. Yeah, that's Stewart, man. Stewart just changed his name. His new name is Dr. Doolittle. Stewart, you ain't doing shit, man. You ain't doing shit, Stewart.
Stewart is a pom pom.
I ain't gonna disrespect him like to the level, but man, come on now, bro. Come on, Stewart. Be respectful, Stewart. Go ahead, EJ.
I know it's him because I'm going on the check.
Bro, it's 100% it's him. It's him. I know for a fact it's him.
I ain't got no videos or nothing. I think it's just someone.
Nah, bro. I know for a fact it's him, and I'll tell you after that. It's him. But he's not saying anything so bad that I need to disrespect him like that. That's why I'm just keeping it respectful. But bro, I did not go out of pocket. I didn't. I just said, come on now, man.
I
did. I mean, he is a pom pom, but I'm not gonna go there.
He said enough to deserve that. Trust me.
Exactly.
Hey, let me call Freddie Pennant.
You know that easy. He's like, let me call Freddie Poo Poo.
Hey, hold that down though, because if he picks up the phone, he don't know laughing. I'm calling Freddie. Beats, what's Freddie Pennant's accomplishments? What's he win?
He won the IBF title. I can't remember who against.
But he looked like John the Beast McCarthy, innit?
No, he's a lightweight. Freddie Pennant.
Who did he knock out? He knocked out someone.
I can't remember.
Freddie Pennington, how you doing?
What's up?
Yo, man, EJ Boxing Live here. You're live on the Hangout. Hey, Freddie, man, I know you've been in my group a couple of times. I was wondering, did you see the fight over in the UK? Anthony Joshua and Charles Martin?
Nah, I didn't catch that.
Oh, you ain't caught it yet, man. I. What about Manny? You about to watch Manny Pacquiao and Tim Bradley? Who you got on that one?
I mean, I go with Manny. You know what I'm saying? I mean, anybody he can go either way, but I'm pulling on the side of Manny right now.
All right, cool. I got a couple of guys in the Hangout. Yeah, I'm sure they're dying to have a question. Let me go with Boxing Beast Ram. Boxing Beast Ram, you got a question for the champ?
The second, I'm sort of like,
Nay, you got a question for Freddie Pennant? Not yet. I guess people in the Hangout. But hey, Freddie, man, cause I know you're always in my group all the time, yeah. And like I thought I'd give you a call and stuff like that, man. Hey, man, you're one of the great fighters back in the days, man, and your fight with Parnay Work and all the other great fighters in the 80s and 90s. So what are you doing with yourself, Freddie? What you been up to yourself, man? What you been up to?
Well, me and myself, I'm training fighters right now. I just had a fight. Unfortunately, he didn't win. But I got another fighter going in next month, so I got to get him ready. Can't have that happen again, so gotta be on top of these guys, make them work hard. You know, they got a fighter that works hard, he's gonna win.
Absolutely, man.
EJ, I got a question for Freddie. Go
ahead, Ben. That's Ben Newman, the boxing terrorist. Ben Newman.
Mr. Pendleton, how was it? I mean, I know your last fight that you ever fought was against Ricky Hatton in England. How was that atmosphere? Because Charles Martin obviously just went through the same thing. How was that atmosphere different from America and England? What can you speak to that?
Well, I mean, the crowd was outrageous, but the thing that that set me off in the Hatton fight was they were playing with the scales. They had the scales. They was messing with the scales. It didn't work right. I was lighter than the scales were saying, and I get on the scale. I'm weighing every day. They taking me across town, weighing me in, and I'm weighing. It says I weigh 43, and I'm supposed to make 41. So the day of the fight, when I get on the scales, I get on the scales, and it says I weigh 41, and I'm still a pound over. So I said, well, I just ain't gonna make it. But I get to the weigh-in, and when I got on the scale at the weigh-in, the scale said I was 36 and 3/4. And I had made that weight in 10 years, so I knew I wasn't gonna win the fight. I wasn't gonna be strong enough in the fight. So, when I took the loss, you know what I'm saying, and it was I just went over there and I didn't have a lot of time to get ready for the fight, and I wasn't prepared properly. and the weight was a big factor in the fight. So, you know, I had to take that loss. That's how it goes. You know, sometimes you take a fight on short notice because it's gonna go your way, and it doesn't.
Boy, man, you put us on fights. See, man,
Hey, Freddie, can I get one in?
Go ahead,
yeah,
Matt.
Freddie, one of my favorite fights of yours, man, is against another one of my favorite fighters is Livingston Bramble in the rematch, man. I know the first fight was a draw. Did you feel that you won that first fight, and did that motivate you to knock him out in the second one?
No, I mean, the first fight was a great fight. I felt that I won that fight, and they took it from me. But Livingston Bramble told me after the first fight he would never fight me again. So when the second fight came around, I was kind of shocked. But I knew I could beat him. I knew I was a stronger fighter than he was. But Livingston was one of the best at the time. So I wasn't taking him. So I pushed and I worked really, really hard to get ready for him and be strong enough to push him around. And nobody thought I was going to be able to do it. I told everybody the second fight, I wasn't going to back up. I was going to take it to him. I know how strong he is, but I worked, and I worked hard because I knew exactly how strong Livingston was and the kind of determination that he had in that fight. You know, in the first fight and the second fight, I knew he was going to come after me. And we had a big, argument before the fight. We almost fought at the first weigh-in. We almost fought after the fight. I mean, it was just going at each other. But, it was a great fight, and he's a great fighter. I mean, you can't take anything away from him. He's a great fighter, and it was a privilege to fight him.
Absolutely. And last thing as well, I'd like to say a question about Nigel Benn, because Nigel Benn was a big project. When he came over to America back in the 80s, he was saying about you when he was sparring with you, used to knock his headgear off. Do you remember Nigel Benn? And what's your recollection of that period with Nigel Benn?
Oh man, we hung out a lot. We did a lot of things, a lot of sparring together. We used to bang at each other, go at each other hard. And I feel that I think he was kind of shocked that by me being a lightweight that I was able to handle moving around with him as a middleweight. He didn't think I was going to be that strong, but it turned out that I was able to stand in there with him and be able to do as much damage as I wanted to do to him as much as he did to me. So, he hit me hard, I came back hard. And, we used to have good workouts. You know what I'm saying? And, you know how it is. Some days you get the best and some days he get the best. But that pretty much was how it was. And, he's a good fighter. And we helped each other get better.
Oh, that's cool, man. Hey, Beach, you got a question for Freddie?
What are you doing? Are you still
training?
You training fighters right now, Freddie?
He's asking what you're doing lately. What you're doing now? You said you was training fighters. That's what he's asking.
Yeah, I'm training fighters. I have two good fighters. Two guys I think gonna come up, young fighters. I got a welterweight and I just got a lightweight that day. And we start. They look. I mean, they're looking pretty good. So they got a fight coming up in May. I'm gonna have my welterweight fight in May, and then the other one's gonna fight the following month in the middle of June. So.
Hey, Mr. Can I ask him a question?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask him about the fights that I've seen. How was it being in the ring with Teron Millette and Felix Trinidad? Can you describe what that was like?
Man, the Millette fight was, I got robbed. He just out now robbed, man. I felt that Millette didn't do enough. I mean, when you fight a champion, especially a champion the caliber that I was, you know what I'm saying, and the people that I had beaten, Millette didn't do enough to get a decision over me. I was the champion, the UFC champion. And you don't give a guy that's trying to make his way up somebody's championship. But they always did that to me in boxing. I was always treated unfairly because I had a lot of losses on, and they always, everybody was like, oh, well, he got all these losses, so a loss ain't gonna hurt him, and this, that, and other. And they look out for these guys. But here it is, they gave him that win, and he didn't do nothing with it. He went and got beat, So I can understand you had a guy that's going, once he gets that opportunity, you give him that opportunity over a top fighter like I was, and then the guy goes and gets beat in a decision by somebody else, you just wasted, you just stole from me and gave him a win to help his career out, and he threw that opportunity down the garbage. You know what I'm saying? So you really didn't do anything to help either one of them. You hurt me, and he hurt himself. So I'm like, if you're gonna steal a fight from somebody, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of things and decisions that they have nowadays are really unfair. You know, and you know, they hurt somebody else's life and they don't care about it. You know, it's like they make judgment of your career. You know what I'm saying? It's not your position. Your position is to judge the fight fairly. And I think they need to, you know, be more scrutinize these judges and these referees a lot better and make these decisions right.
I agree, man. Anyone else got a question for the chat?
Yeah, man. I just want to know, which one do you find more fulfilling, man? Being a fighter or being a trainer?
You know, it's still out on that. You know what I'm saying? I still, you know, haven't really made a decision.
What's that?
You hear me?
Yeah, I still hear you, Freddie. Go ahead.
Yeah, I still haven't made a decision. I'm still deciding on that one. I like being on the on both sides, but I think at this point.
Now your phone is ringing over the chat. Your phone is ringing. Someone wants to ring. You shouldn't be vibrating at all, but we can hear you though. I think your phone is ringing over there. Someone's ringing.
Yeah, I don't know who that was. I'll deal with that later.
Right,
but no, it's just that you know, I think it goes on. It's slightly going towards being the fighter, because I mean, I love doing damage. That was my favorite thing to do, was going in the ring and do as much damage as I could do, and I enjoyed it. I loved it, and it's like not being able to do it anymore. Yeah, kind of miss it.
True indeed.
I just want to ask a question, if you like. I haven't got the box record. Did you win the IBF lightweight title or light welter? Who against?
Who?
Did you win the IBF lightweight title?
Nah, he can't hear you. You said he's asking. He's asking a question about your titles. Did you win the IBF? Who did you win the IBF lightweight title?
I won the IBF lightweight championship, and I fought over in San Domingo, and I won a WBU or something like that. Another world title over in San Domingo. I fought for his world title in San Domingo. So Max is 2-time world champion, even though some of these people are trying to say that, you know, I'm not. But, you know, you deal with stuff like that and you keep moving. I know what I fought for. It was a sanctioned world title fight. So Max is a 2-time world champion.
Wow, man. And you sound like, you know, you sound real good. Let me ask you a question. Have you got any effects from some of the fights? Because we were over here a couple of weeks ago. Eubank Jr. was in the ring against Nick Blackwell, and obviously that fight went on too long. You yourself in the fight, do you feel like maybe the referees let you get into a have you suffered anything from your career, because you've been in some real tough, hard fights with some guys? So, you know, have you got any after effects or anything?
See, I don't think I have any ill effects showing at this point. But you never know. It takes time. You know, how you may see something later on as I get older. Because right now I'm 53.
Man, you good. You sound young, boy. You sound young, chap. You sound young.
And I feel great. And everybody tells me I look young.
Yeah.
So I mean, I really don't feel old. I still feel like, you know. And sometimes when I come in the room, people tell me, "Man, you don't never change. You look like you still can fight again." I said, "Nah, those days are over. I'm not stepping back in the ring for nothing." You know, I had a great career. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I did what I could do in the ring, and I was fortunate enough to win a world title and be considered one of the best fighters around, and have great fans. So I mean, I enjoyed my career, and I'm done with that now. And now it's time to move on to the next thing, which is training fighters and trying to make a big career out of that.
Absolutely, man. Well, boy, man, we appreciate you and your fights. Anyone else with a question before we leave the chat? I guess not, man. Well, champ, man. Hopefully, you watch the fight, and we're gonna catch up with you soon, man. Yo,
No. I got EJ. Before you let the champ go, I got one more question.
All right, go ahead.
I just wanted to know, because you fought so many guys, and you've been through the wars. What was it like? What was the power like from Felix Trinidad?
Felix Trinidad watched the fight. He never hit me. They drugged me in that fight. You watch the fight.
What? They drugged you?
You look at, that's what I think. I mean, it's like if you watch the fight, you'll see me shaking my head before I went down. I was dizzy. You know, when I came out, I started going after Trinidad because I was beating him. I was winning the fight. And then once I came out, I started shaking my head because I got real dizzy. They sent me to the hospital after that fight. So how I'm saying, you don't go to the hospital for a body shot. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? But the doctor said my eyes didn't look right, so they sent me to the hospital. I felt that it was some funny business going on in that fight. That's what I felt.
In the
all that kind of stuff there. I mean, I'm more like that. I can't prove it, but that's what I feel. There was some shady going on with that fight because Felix knew he couldn't beat me. You know what I'm saying? I went after Felix, and he was running from me the whole fight. He didn't want to stand in front of me and trade with me because that's what I wanted him to do. Because I knew he didn't have the chin to be able to stand in there with me. That's why I went after him. I went right out and threw a big bomb and tried to catch the shot. And from then on, he's back up. He's supposed to be he was much bigger than me. He was about 6'1". You know, 6'6'1". I was, 5'8.5". So why was he running from me? I'm a little dude. I was 135 pound champion. I was at that fight. I weighed like 40. I think it was 46 when I came in for the fight. Yeah, but he was running from me, backing up. You know, so I mean, he was a good fighter. But everybody knew what I was going to do to him that night, and he was forced to win. So I mean, ain't no turning back the clock. So. You know, what it is.
So, how would you rate Mayweather, real quick? How would you rate Mayweather in terms of things? Like, and how do you think you'd fare against Mayweather if you had the opportunity to fight?
Floyd?
Yeah.
But, man, Floyd is a great fighter. He's a great fighter. I think he's the best of this day. But I see people trying to, say, would he beat Leonard or would he beat Sugar Ray Robinson? Guys like that, he would have a chance. But Floyd is the best thing out there. In his time, he was the best. Nobody can argue with him. But I wouldn't be comparing him to guys like Robinson and Leonard. Number one, they were bigger fighters. Number two, they were much better fighters, in my opinion. I think they rose to that standard where you can call them super fighters. When you talk about super matches and stuff like that, you can add them to that.
All right, so Mr. Pendleton, you think those guys? You think Floyd's not even in their league?
Umar, let me finish what you're saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, so like I was saying, Floyd had the opportunity to step up and show he was that kind of fighter, to be that super fight. When he fought Pacquiao, he didn't show up in that fight. So I mean, there's no taking away from Floyd. He's a great fighter, but I just don't think he's that super fight type.
All right, cool. Umar, you want to say something real quick?
Yeah, I was just asking Mr. Pendleton, like, from what he said, you don't think that Floyd was even in their class, and as far as the Sugar Ray Leonard and so on and so forth.
Guys, when it came down to it, the fighter came out of them and they went to war. That's just not Floyd.
Yeah.
Floyd, like Floyd said himself, I fight the way I fight. I'm not worried about what anybody else thinks. And that's him. And you can't say nothing about that because I can't question him how he feels because he's the one in the ring, not me. You know what I'm saying? I know how I would feel and what I would do in the ring. I can't say or dictate how he fights. I can just tell you how I like to go after people. I like to do damage. And when a fight comes at me and somebody want to tell me that they're better than I am, I'm going to show somebody who the best is. and the best one of us is gonna come out of that ring standing, and the one that's not the best gonna go out the ring and help out the ring.
Hey, after this, I'm gonna go watch the Trinidad fight, man. You got me. I'm intrigued. I haven't seen that fight. I'm gonna go watch it. Which fighter back in the day? Which fighter back in the day would you love to fight? De La Hoya. Which fight would you love to fight back in the day? You think it would have been a great fight?
My all-time favorite fighter, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Wow, Sugar Ray, everyone says
because I want to fight. I always wanted to fight the best. Nobody wanted to fight me. De La Hoya didn't want to fight me. They all ducking me. Shane Mosley ran from me. You know, Benny Pazienza, Greg Hagen, you know, Constantine. All these guys turned me down. Wouldn't fight me. And they all claiming they champions and they're the best fighter in the world. But they running from a guy like me who ain't supposed to be nothing.
So because they what they know.
So, that's why I say, you know, they know exactly what's gonna happen. Constantine, I'll appeal him a new one. I mean, he was a big puncher, but he'll never hit me. Then you had Zab Judah, who was a runner. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't want to fight me. So, I mean, pretty much it was those guys were allowed a path. I was never allowed that path. You know what I'm saying? When I fought, they stole my title. I knocked Rafael Ruelas down 4 times, and he never knocked me down once, but he won my world title.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I was just looking at BoxRec. Yeah. And how that? I'm gonna watch you fight. Why they do that? That's just madness. He's man, that's crazy.
I can tell you exactly why they did that. Who was waiting to fight for the world title?
De La Hoya?
De La Hoya. Yep. And they knew I was gonna rip him a new one. So what they did was they took my belt so he can fight Rafael Ruelas and put him down because everybody knew that Rafael gets hit and goes down. But Rafael gets up. Because I hit Rafael with a couple of bombs in the first round to put him down. And he got up. Nobody thought he was going to get up, but he got up. Everybody knows he gets up. But what happened, when I put him down, and put him down hard twice, the referee let him get up, let him get himself together, go back to the corner. I dropped him and get in the 6th round. The referee calls it a slip after I hit him in the chin. And around the chin, the center ring, he falls backwards. And goes down, and the referee still won't knock down. I mean, it was ridiculous the way they saw that fight. But yet and still, De La Hoya fights him, hits him with a shot. He goes down, he gets up, tells the referee he's okay. The referee stopped the fight.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. I remember that Ruelas fight, man. That was a bad decision. That was a bad decision. You kicked Ruelas' ass.
My friend Gonzalez that night, they stole his belt as well. Freddie Pacheco said it was the worst robbery he's seen in the history of boxing. He's never seen a champion knock a challenger down 4 times and lose his belt. And he said, then he talked about the robbery with
Chavez. Chavez.
Yeah, with the other guy that put on my car. I can't remember his name. Not Gonzalez. I can't remember his name. But he was a good little fighter. He got ripped off that night as well. So, I mean, it was a bad night for champions that day. Because all the champions getting their fight stolen from them. So, I mean, we had to deal with it and we had to live with it. But, you know, I'm like this. As long as I was able to, you know, make the fans that watch me happy, you know, with my performances, I'm not going to worry about what took place. You know, as far as the fight is concerned, the decision of the judges, what they've done, because they know what they did, and everybody else know what they did. So, like I said, no crying over spilled milk. Just move on and keep going.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Wait, man, who's your Manny Street fight? You were out of crump, yeah?
Nah. I wasn't Manuel Stewart fight. I was knocking Manuel Stewart people out. He ain't wanted to do with me. You see what I did to this boy Tyrone? That's what he's done. Tyrone Troy coming in and thinking he's gonna knock me out.
Hey,
2 rounds.
Tyrone tries. He wanted to fight. He said he could have knocked out James Toney. He said he could have. He would have knocked out James Toney. How would you think he would have get James Toney if they fought?
Who said they gonna knock out James Toney?
Tyrone Spence beats him. In an interview, he said James Toney was scared of him. He said, remember when he got in the ring and he challenged James Toney? He said he would have knocked James Toney. James Toney was scared of the trick. Go ahead.
Price was drinking that night because he ain't gonna knock out. James Toney was a bad boy.
You said he was drinking. You said he was drinking.
But James Toney was a bad boy. Ain't nobody gonna knock out no James Toney. That boy can fight. I love watching him fight.
So which Chrome fighters used to beat up on? Other than anyone else?
You mean anybody?
Yeah, who else?
Right?
Yeah, nah. You said you used to beat up on the Chrome.
Jimmy Paul. I fought Jimmy Paul. I beat the crap out of him, but I lost. Jimmy Paul got the edge over me because I let him get me down. He got me down in the last round. So if I let him knock me down in the 9th round, I can't say nothing when they give me the decision. That was my fault. So because the fight was close, and he put me down in the 9th, and they gave the decision to him. I can't argue with that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you allow a man to get you down that last round, and they give him the decision, you can't cry about it. If you hadn't let him get you down that round, they couldn't have took it from him. So I gave him a way to take it from him, and they did. So, I can't cry. I can't cry with that spilled milk because I spilled it.
You definitely did. You definitely did, man. You definitely. Hey, so go ahead.
I can't whine over that because, like I tell people, you know what I'm saying, you gotta live up. You know what your job is. You know what you gotta go in there and do. And if you go in there and do it, you'll be fine. If you don't, you gotta deal with the consequences.
Boy,
Yo, fellas, I got a trot on. Bless up.
All right, now, when do you reckon your fight is going to break into the scene? Your fighters, where you based in Philly, right?
No, I'm in Miami.
Oh, my bad. When you reckon your fight is going to break in? Oh, that's nice, man. When you reckon your fight?
I'm hoping this young kid I got right now, but he got a little ways to go because he's just his first professional fight. So he won't be breaking on the scene right just yet. He'll be there.
Okay.
He'll definitely be there.
Hey, man, it's been great talking to you, Freddie, man. Hey, man, we look forward to talking to you again. And hey, for the fans, many fans, I'm gonna go watch the Trinidad fight. I'm gonna watch the Real fight. So next time I talk to you, I'm gonna give you my take on it. But boy, man, you give us some great insight into boxing. Yeah, and we can.
You know me, I'm like this. I'm open with it. However you feel about it, you have an opinion, then hey, you know what I'm saying? You gonna come tell me exactly what you think. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I will, man, definitely, man. You keep posting, I keep posting my stuff in my EJ Boxing Live, man. I'm glad to have you in there, and yeah, it's a privilege talking to you. We'll catch up soon, champ.
Privilege, thank you.
No problem, man. Take care.
Okay,
all right.
You too.
Bless. Hey, there, man, that was Freddie Pennington, man. That's the, hey, listen, you heard it yourself, man. That was a good, hey, Beats, give us your take on what he said about Tyrone Trice and Weather. That was funny, right?
Yeah, Tyrone couldn't beat James Toney.
Yeah, but that was good. But you see, Freddie Pennington's take is good though. It's interesting though, ain't it? It's good because remember when you interviewed Tyrone Trice, he was like, "Yeah, James was running for me. He's scared of Detroit." You heard it from Freddie Pennington. Was like, "Whoa!" He was drunk that night. But what I'm gonna do? Hey, the Manny Pacquiao. I got the link. Manny Pacquiao fight, so I got it on my link.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus on that right now, man, rather than.
Right now, let me do this. We got Luis Contreras. He's in the ring right now. Who's introduced it? I got the link up now while I'm watching. Oh, we got Beats. We got Bradovic. Bradovic is in the ring. Who's he fighting?
Yeah, I'm gonna focus on that now. I'm gonna rather than boxing. Yeah. I'm gonna focus on the fights.
Hey, it's good to have you over, Beats, man. Hey, hang out tomorrow.
Huh?
Did I hang out tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna hang out tomorrow, man.
All right, Beats. No problem.
All right,
we'll catch up. All right, peace out. Yeah. Zoo got Thing in the ring. Bradovic in the ring. Who's fighting? Umar, you still there? Umar's probably gone for a cigarette. Now he's bounced out. Everyone's bounced out. Well, it's been a long ass hangout, boy, fans. Hope you enjoyed it.
You off the phone with Mr. Pendleton?
Yeah.
Man, let's address this fucking guy, Stewart, man. Stewart's talking all kinds of shit. Let's address him real quick.
Stewart's fine, man. He just, man. He told me time ago about Joshua that's going to be a world champion. He's a beast. So that's what he's saying. He's just talking boxing. He ain't being rude.
No. I'm not saying in a disrespectful way. He's saying a bunch of shit I think we should address, but if you want to end the hang out,
No. That's what the chat's there for. Just to people to vent whatever we're saying, whatever. Who else can I call? Let me see what I call. I think that's it, really. I think that's I tried to call Henry Tillman. I think Henry Tillman's probably like scarred up, man, and Prince Charles Martin as well. They're going back, but they're going back to America, millionaires, man. They're making a couple mil. You know, I remember Henry Tillman was saying thing. Hey, by the way, people in the chat, I've uploaded the post press conference with Andy Joshua and Andy Joshua talking about whatever. So you guys check that out. Spencer Fearon allowed me to upload it from Facebook. So yeah, check that out on my channel. On the other channel, not this channel actually. I'm gonna
let me make one statement. Yeah, Stuart, I'll never change my fucking profile picture because Deontay Wilder's the real champ. Bomb Squad. So my profile picture will never change.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? You could have said that in the chat to Stuart, you know. You don't have to say that.
No, I could have, but I want him to know. He's talking shit. He's not being disrespectful though. I'm not even saying Stuart should be blocked or nothing. Stuart's being very respectful with his comments. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we all came together for boxing. We just have different opinions. And at the end of the day, that's how it's going to be. You know, we're not all going to see the same eye.
Yeah. Stuart's my friend. He's just a piece of shit. He's that friend that you hate. You know what I mean? You hate that friend. Stuart's my friend.
Now you gonna say your friend is a piece of shit? I ain't call me a friend. He's even friend.
Yeah, he's my friend, but he's just a piece of shit.
Oh man, look, man. You know, Stuart, when I listen to Stuart makes me a lot of people. He has a good wit with his humor and stuff like that. And people mostly enjoy it. The only thing is,
he's funny. He made me laugh too.
End of the day, he's only been firing back because people been firing back at him, and he's fucking.
Yeah, he makes me laugh. End of the
day, like I said, it's boxing time, and that's how we all came together. It's all through boxing and the boxing voice and whatever, man. So anyway, with no further ado, with nothing else going on, right now, the undercard of the Pacquiao fight, Gradovich.
Yeah. Lisa, we're pushing to the Pacquiao, right? That's what we're going through now, EJ?
I agree. Yeah. Pacquiao, hey, listen, Bradley, man. If Bradley knocked out Pacquiao,
it'd be crazy.
I don't think,
bro. My brother, I'm so just drained because I was so excited for the Joshua Martin fight. I really don't have it. I really don't have energy for this fight. You know what I mean? I don't have it.
If he knocked him out, I still don't think he's gonna garner that much attention, in my opinion. As what Joshua.
I don't think so. I don't think he will. I agree. I don't think it's gonna. I don't.
You know what people he got knocked out. They do me because you see what it means on Charles Martin. They do some fucking.
No, I haven't seen him.
They got memes of the guy from EastEnders they got because he already came out with a crown. They got him looking like Booker T and shit. People were taking.
Yeah, Brian, my brother, he came out with the fucking crown and he got knocked out. That looks so silly.
You know the thing he said? I like the statement. He said, "I walk this planet like a god." You know what I mean?
I love that exactly. I walk this planet like a god. I'm not worried about blah, 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 blah. And then you get flatlined by the guy that was being all quiet and humble. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. When you talk that type of shit, you gotta knock that man out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have.
And he didn't do it. I can't even. I can't even deny it. He didn't do what he's supposed to do.
And that's the way it is. And that was shown live on Showtime. Andy Joshua was quickly. You know what? If he does the same thing in America like he's been doing in the UK, hey, sky's the limits, man. Sky's the limits. But
I mean, I would love to see his black ass in America. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'd love to see Anthony Joshua. Once Anthony Joshua, puts his flag in America and he starts, because Lennox, this is, me, I'm the biggest Lennox Lewis fan on the history of the planet. He's gotta come here and make me a fan. Because if he fights over there the whole time, I'll never be a fan. But if he comes here like Lennox did, because Lennox fought how many straight fights in America? For at least 10 straight fights.
Yeah,
in my country.
Yeah, Lennox, that's the thing. Like Lennox's fights in America and stuff like that. But
yeah, but you know I love Lennox. I love Lennox, but I can't love Joshua. I can't love Joshua.
The place to be right now. The place to be right now is over here. You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of people saw me in the week in the press conference. I'm in like the place where it's happening. Like my friend,
you were doing your thing, man. Yeah, salute to my brother EJ Boxing Live, going out there and get you motherfuckers all that footage.
Yeah, there's
all that good ass footage that you ain't appreciating, my brother. Appreciate that footage, man. Shit.
Hey, listen, man, and that's what it comes down to. Guys going out there doing their thing, and we're all boxing fans. But Anthony Joshua is good for boxing. If you don't like it, I don't understand why anyone gonna hate on it. He's making everyone who does boxing videos get more views. You're gonna get more views, man. Is it? You know what I mean, just put Anthony Joshua in the title. You know, you're getting mad traction. I see. Look, you see Jose Mourinho. If you like football, you saw him there. You see him with the tennis players. You see him with JC Redknapp and all them other good. My friend's snoring.
Well, although I don't know who those guys are, but all those guys were at the fight.
Actually, bro. Yeah, what's that? Yeah, no, these are all big football people. The football people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were all at the fight.
Yeah, they're all at the fight. They're all supporting Joshua, man. Joshua's like the biggest. Joshua's like a massive star, man. Massive star, Umar. Massive.
Okay, fair enough. I can't knock that. I mean, I don't know nothing about soccer, but if he's getting all the soccer guys out, soccer's big in that country. So if he's getting all the soccer guys out, that means something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, look, man, a lot of people jumped on the bandwagon from early, but I always thought Joshua was in. But yeah, look, man, I didn't think he's going to become the heavyweight champion of the world. People were pissed that Fury's not getting his attention, but I was pointing out Fury had the attention, and when he was at the top of his peak, when he beat Klitschko and no one else fought, he's talking about gays are the same as pedophiles, and maybe you agree or not agree. It's not the sort of thing to talk about. It's about women need to know their role.
Well, I mean, you know me. You know I love Fury. I agree with you. I love Fury. Fury's my guy. Fury's my guy. There you go for all you fucking white devils out there that think I hate every white person. I love Fury. I love Fury. Fury's my guy.
Come on, man. Look,
I defend Fury nonstop. So how could I be so racist?
I'm just giving my take on it. I'm just saying that's why Fury is getting bombed on because of the stuff he said. Now Joshua just won the belt. He's the golden boy. He don't say stuff like that. That's why people like him. And he's not saying stuff like that. He's not putting himself in that. He's about being humble, being respectful, and just grafting and just being on top. And he's undefeated, 16 fights. And listen, this is only the start. Like they're talking about the stadium fight, man. The stadium, you know.
Yeah. Do a fight in what's that stadium over there? Old Trafford. Old Trafford or some shit.
Yeah, Fury's got the belts. Fury's got the belts, but he ain't making the money what Joshua's pushing. Joshua's putting in the millions now. If you fight Joshua, you're guaranteed to get some million plus. $1 million plus.
Fucking Charles Martin made $6 million.
Yeah,
to lose his title.
You know the percentage was 50-50 for this. This is news. I know some people don't know. It was 50-50. You know, it was even purse.
The fact that Joshua is making so much money this early in his career is amazing.
Yeah, that's Eddie Hearn. That's Eddie Hearn pushing that shit with the promotion of Sky Sports, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, this Gradovich fight is a war, man. This Gradovich fight is a damn war. But anyway, hey, man, without further ado, people, EJ Boxing Live is going to sign off. I want to thank everyone who came on the show. I want to thank Ben Umar, the Freedom Fighter, the Boxing Terrorist. I want to thank Chris the Band, even though he didn't say nothing much. I want to thank Natty Turner, Bert Sugar, the YouTube shit. I want to thank all the people in the chat section. I'm Frank, Freddie Pennington, great world champion, great, always never in a dull fight. I want to thank Mr. Ali Bashir. It's great team. I want to thank Spencer Furin. Spencer Fury, the knowledge from Sky, Toe to Toe podcast, and always one of my good friends as well. I'm gonna thank my cousin Knowledge coming over. I'm gonna thank Nota came over. Scorsese was here. He didn't say too much, getting enough time. So I'm gonna thank all these guys, man. So it was
thank you to everybody. Thank you for everybody for participating. Man.
Yeah, it's a good long show. Hope you guys listen. I'm uploading other way. try to listen to. All you do is sit down and just enjoy yourself and just be entertained, man.
And let everybody know. Let everybody know we're better than the Boxing Voice because we interact with you clowns in the fucking comment section.
Yeah. All right. Without further ado, I'm gonna sign people off with my favorite music. Booker T. Can you dig it, suckers?
Can you dig it?
Show enough. Show enough.
Show enough.
Yeah, you.
Show enough.
When they cut the chorus, can you dig it, suckers?
Yeah, I love that part. I love the last part of that. I love it.
Can you dig it, suckers?
Yo, where is everybody? Everybody went to sleep?
Yeah. All right, man. We catch you another one, Fight Fans.
All right, fellas. Peace.